against us. Now, there are a lot of theories about how and why these two sides are struggling.
Oh, I'm tired. What up? What up? What up? What is going on, y'all? Ain't even nobody here. Just me. Just me. But we're
Tell me, sir, is your team tanking?
How dare you say we're tanking? We didn't even lose last week.
You were on a bye.
Why is tanking so bad, huh? Tanks are awesome. Did no one see Fast and Furious 6?
I would state categorically that I did see Fast and Furious 6.
Oh, Jesus
AKA
Christ.
Furious 6. It was not as good as 5, but better than 8.
Sustain.
Actually, I'm supposed to do that. This tribunal now recognizes Troy Ointman, a representative from the Washington football team. Sir, is your team tanking?
I would like this distinguished committee to know that we would.
So let's note the inactives for this game. Just real quick, starting off. Jakeem Grant, Johnson Batamosi, Xavier Howard, Myles Gaskin, Chandler Cox, Chris Reed, and Keaton Sutherland. Jakeem Grant obviously is a notable inactive because obviously that's one less wide receiver we have for the offense, one less weapon on offense, but also most notably our punt kick returner is not playing. Johnson Batamosi, one of our cornerbacks, is not playing. Xavier Howard's not playing. Obviously, that's a big deal. So our secondary is already super banged up. But we're going to be out with Xavier Howard for this game. Chandler Cox actually is kind of a notable one too, because fullback is supposed to be, a pretty major part of this offense at this point, especially when it comes to blocking schemes. But Chandler Cox is not active. So those are probably the three biggest ones. Xavier Howard, Jakeem Grant, and Cox. After that, Johnson Batamosi is a little bit troubling just because it weakens the secondary a little bit, although not really that big of a deal because he hasn't really played much or anything. Rashad Jones and Bobby McCain are out there, but they are both injured, so we're going to have to keep an eye on those guys and see, what happens. Hopefully, hopefully they just don't get hurt anymore, for fuck's sake.
The Saints will beat Jacksonville by 5. I'm going to go Rams by 3 at home versus a depleted 49er team.
All right, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek Hill is back. Big points.
Television. I've been going back and forth on this one. This is a tough one. And you notice the bone up there. I'm the lead dog. I want to go Tennessee because I think they got the better team. But Denver's playing at home. I take Denver by 3.
Oh, yeah. Let's also note that I'm an idiot and that for like my last couple videos, I said that this game was going to be in Washington, that it was going to be a away game for us. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's definitely a home game for Miami. So wanted to correct that because yeah, I was definitely wrong about that. For some reason, I had it in my mind that it was an away game for us. But it's also not really a good thing, though, at the end of the day, too, when you look at it from the perspective of it's another home game already. And clearly the front end of our schedule is loaded with home games. We've only had one away game yet. So, this is going to be 4 out of 5 games that we've played that are at home. And then that's also going to be 4 out of our 8 home games already played. So the back end of the schedule is going to be loaded with away games, which
Give you access to more jaw-dropping experiences.
kind of sucks.
Out-of-body experience.
And one of our best phones when you buy another.
It makes it less likely we're going to have, you know, a winnable, you know, game at some point. But let's see how this one goes, man. I mean, so this is, you know, one of the things that people are pointing to are that, you know, the first 4 games were really tough. They're all playoff contenders or you know, made the playoffs last year, whatever. But the Washington Redskins are weak, so we have an opportunity to beat them. Well, okay, there's an opportunity. There are going to be some opportunities, although, again, I mean, we are massively banged up. And I think that when you look at the dynamics and everything and so on and so forth, I think that, you know, this is going to end up being well, I mean, you know, if you watch my preview, I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think it is going to be a loss. My prediction was a 22, what was it? A 22-9 Washington victory. Unfortunately, that's what
So download the app now and watch the ALCS on FS1.
it's my expert evaluation. Which let's note is anyway, so we're like 5 minutes away from the start of the game.
Josh Rosen is Miami's #1 the rest of the season.
So let's see what happens. I mean, this is,
Welcome to South
man, I'm, you know, I don't know, man, this defense,
Today, the Miami Dolphins host the
I feel like the defense is going to be really shaky, man, because they're fucking hurt, dude. They're super fucking hurt.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NFL on Fox.
I mean, we were already thin enough.
Lindsey Zarniak down on the field.
This dude's
And
weird.
for the Washington Redskins,
We were already thin enough at, you know, talent-wise and so on and so forth. It's going to be rough
in his head coach
not having like Xavier Howard in there. Rashad Jones and Bobby McCain are really, really banged up right now.
I don't know that Kevin O'Connell, the offensive coordinator, can change much. You just can't make
All
in a week. This is a veteran football team and high expectations.
right, man. Well, let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're like, you know, we're somewhere between like 3 to 5 to 7, whatever minutes away from kickoff.
This is a young team.
I mean, technically, we should be like 3 minutes away, but motherfuckers like to drag everything out. Just fucking take forever. So let's see what happens, man.
It's been a tough start to the season for the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Redskins. They have great history. They'll be matched up this afternoon looking for their first win. Sir?
And another commercial. So not yet. A few more minutes before the game is going to start.
Hey, Carl, what are you charging me for online equity trades?
How many touchdowns? We've scored 1 touchdown. No, 2 touchdowns.
All right, I'm calling Schwab. Thanks, Carl.
Wait, Lisa.
Right?
Are you getting commission-free trades and a satisfaction guarantee? If not,
Yeah, I
talk to
think it's
Schwab, a modern
2.
approach to wealth management.
I think we've scored 2
When I think of
touchdowns.
what my imagination looks like, I mean, wow.
I think the rest. Yeah, because we had
The surface is a tool.
We had 2
Helps
games.
me realize
We had 2 games that we scored 10 points. Each one of those games had a touchdown in it, but there were no other touchdowns. I think that's right. I think it was a Devontae Parker touchdown and a Preston Williams touchdown. That's it.
Wow, this is taking a long time, folks.
Hey, you see they got a bigger bump step? Nice. So how about the
Let's see what happens today.
Paul stands.
Order yours today at WeatherTech.com. The ultimate protection for your vehicle.
Hey, don't forget the cup code.
Before the Hut, delivered by Pizza Hut, official.
All right, come on, let's get to the game, yo. Let's do this. Let's do it.
His impressive start to this season going
They're talking about Preston Williams, but they showed an image of Isaiah
You're
Ford.
here to buy a used
Idiots.
truck, SUV. That's smart. TrueCar can help. It's great for finding a new car, but you already knew that.
Stupid.
Perfect used car. You'll see what a fair price is, and you can connect with a TrueCar certified dealer.
Stupid.
There it is.
28 to
This
0.
is how buying a
No.
used car should be. It's a car.
I hope not, dude. I hope the fucking Redskins don't fucking blow us out and shut us out. That would be terrible. No, I predicted a 22-9 Washington victory.
One thing we could both agree
Um,
is getting Geico to help with our renter's insurance. Yeah, switching and saving was really easy.
Man, I mean, but like, honestly though, so I want to know, like, I want to know what people would say though. If for some reason the Washington Redskins ended up like blowing us out, like I want to know what people are gonna say then. It'd be curious. I mean, I don't want that to happen by any means. So I'd rather not find out what people have to say about that. But like these people, you know, that are like, no, we're not tanking still, or you know, that we, you know, we're not systemically designed to be putrid. Anybody that says shit like that, I would really want to know what they would have to say if the Washington Redskins, the second worst team in the NFL right now, you know, destroyed us like that. But
Don't really teach much about finance. Was it grad school? That was broke.
I mean, there is a possibility for us being scoreless. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I think we will score some points. I mean, my prediction in my preview video was that we would get a touchdown, but Jason Sanders would either miss the extra point or we would go for 2 and not get it, and then only, you know, get 6 points because of it, and then kick a field goal at some point. So I think we're going to get 9 points. I don't think we're going to score that much, unfortunately. I mean, you know, we are going into this game with the 5th different offensive lineup that we've had. It's the 5th lineup in 5 games. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, I mean, you know, this offense has been consistently just awful. So, I mean, you know, and the Washington defense actually does have they got 4 sacks on Brady in their fucking, you know, dismantlement. So if they could get 4 sacks on Brady in their 33-7 loss, they stand a damn good chance of getting, you know, I mean, close to that. You know, they could get it. They could get a series of sacks on Josh Rosen. I think, you know, hopefully not. I don't want to see that, and hopefully this offensive line can protect better than that. But I'm not really confident. I'm pretty sure that they're going to shut down our run game, and then make us one-dimensional. And then when they do, they got Daron Payne and Matt Ioannidis and what's Kerrigan's first name? I can't remember. But they have guys who can get to the quarterback, and they do have a front 7 that is capable of putting some good pressure on. So, I mean, I think it's going to be really difficult for our offense. So let's see. Kickoff. So the Skins get the ball first. That means we get it after half. So that's a good start. I like that. I prefer getting the ball after half almost always. There are rare occasions in which I actually like to take the ball to start with. I don't know who won the coin toss though. So I don't know if we chose that or if it happened to be that way. I didn't hear who. I don't think they actually said who won the coin toss in the live coverage of it, so I'm not sure. But our defense is on the field first against this Washington Redskins offense. Yep. Okay. Raekwon McMillan doing good stuff in the run defense, but we know that. So that's good. He's like the only defender that we have Well, that's not true. Rashad Jones is obviously good in the run game. Xavier Howard's not on the field, but he is solid in the run game. Bobby McCain is solid in the run game, but I'd just be, worried about how his tackling is going to be with that shoulder injury that he's battling through. Oh, so on first down, we held them to like a 2-yard loss on their first down run, but then they picked up like 6 or 7 yards on the ensuing next play. Ryan Kerrigan, that's right. Thank you. Unless you're the Chiefs with all your healthy receivers, you receive first. Yeah, I like to get the ball after half. Anyway, it's 3rd and 5. So here we go. This is the first opportunity for the defense to get a stop. This will be big. Come on. Come on. It's like right at the line of scrimmage. But they call wait. It's 4th and 1. Okay, but they're gonna punt, it looks like. So there we go. That's a decent start there. Our defense held them. Right, but let's not get too excited though right off the bat. That was a solid stop by the defense. There was a 3 and out. But let's not get too excited because let's remember the past couple weeks we have, held into the game, stayed in the game up, and nope, they covered that punt really well. So we're on like the 13-yard line. And so here comes our offense. But remember, we did all right in the first half of the past 2 games, and then the wheels fell off going into the second half. So, we got to make sure that we keep ourselves tempered. We do not, get overly whatever. Anyway, this is our first play of offense against this Washington defense. So let's see what happens here. All right, Walton got the ball, Mark Walton, and he got like 2 yards. So that's not a great first run. We got like 2 or 3 yards maybe on a Mark Walton run. Albert Wilson is out there though, that's good. It's 2nd and 8, so we got 2 yards. Okay, come on. What do you guys got? What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me? Oh, come on. Come on, man. There was an unnecessary roughness penalty on the defense. God damn it. Come on. What the fuck? Come on, bitch. My live stream is lagging a little bit. Okay. So on 1st and 10, it looked like we got like no gain. What the fuck? Come on. Hamish, there we go. Yeah, so it was no gain. After it was the first down. Yeah, first down. Oh no, it wasn't even a run. They got it's not a sack. It's not a sack because he got to the line of scrimmage, but they did just get to Josh Rosen. So for the first time already, on like our 3rd offensive play, they got to Josh Rosen. They got a quarterback hit. It wasn't a sack because he managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dude, what the fuck, man? Come on. All of a sudden, fucking just randomly, it wants to be laggy as fuck. Come on. Come on, bitch. Oh my god, dude. Come the fuck on. What the fuck? What's going on, Christopher? How's it going, brother? Come on, bitch. What the fuck, man? Oh my god. For some reason, this shit is like lagging like a motherfucker all of a sudden. Come on, bitch. Hang on a second. God damn it. God damn, dude. What the hell is going on? Fucking Sunday Ticket is like having problems right now. God damn it, dude. Come the fuck on. What the fuck is going on? Dude, seriously, what the fuck is going on? Like, all of a sudden, it doesn't fucking want to play the game and shit. Or it's just being super laggy, I mean. Come on, you fucking... What the hell? This shit is being so fucking slow and everything. It's fucking... Oh my god, dude. Come on. What the fuck? Come on, man. Okay, so that comes up, but then I switch over to this. Oh my god, dude, come on. What the fuck is going on? I pull it up, it comes up initially. I can't even watch that game. That doesn't even make any sense. The Houston KC game is blacked out, but for some reason that shit comes up. But for some reason it's not playing the other games now. What is going on with this shit? Dude, come on. What the fuck is going on, bro? Load the fucking game, dude. What the fuck? I mean, I totally can't fucking see anything that's happening right now because fucking stupid DirecTV Sunday Ticket. Finally, Jesus Christ. And it looks like it's Redskins ball. They got the ball back, so I guess we punted. I don't even fucking know because for some reason this shit is like not loading like for shit.
Throws it away at the last second. Good pressure from Taco Charlton.
Kevin O'Connell, speaking with him and Case yesterday, said
okay, so let's see.
They see the game.
2nd and 10. Incomplete pass on first down. So this is a back and forth game so far of just, I figured though, right? So it figures to be a pretty low scoring game, I would think, overall. Shut up. Go away. Stop. Go away. Okay. So it's like 3rd and 1 after like a 9-yard pass. Dude, come the fuck on. Why is this shit lagging so much? I literally have a fucking direct connection. Like, it's not like I'm running on fucking Wi-Fi or anything. Come on, dude. What is going on with this shit? God damn it, dude. I swear to God.
With the blitz and the hit.
Like, for no fucking reason, dude. Come on, you piece of shit.
Good job getting this ball out without really a follow through to make this completion. Clean hit. Does a good job not driving the quarterback into the ground.
Yeah, it was a solid 9-yard pickup, though, so it's 3rd and 1. Or 3rd and 2, excuse me. So they got 8 yards. Oh, my God, dude. For fuck's sake, let's go. Come on. What is going on? Hurry up. Load this shit. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Come on. All of a sudden, fucking out of nowhere, the internet wants to be stupid. I don't know. I don't see I didn't see the national anthem. And what channel? I don't recall what channel it's supposed to be on today. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there was a national anthem. I don't know who performed it, though. Oh, my fucking God. All right, look. I'm going to fucking... I'll be right back, guys. It's possible my live stream is going to get cut for a few minutes because for some reason, fucking out of nowhere, like, I don't know. It's not even the fucking internet because my internet's working fine. Stupid fucking DirecTV is just being stupid. God damn it, dude. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna just go. What with Sunday? Everyone is having the same problem with DirecTV with Sunday Ticket. Is that what you're saying? Like not loading and shit, fucking being stupid and slow and fucking not loading the game.
What are you guys doing about it? Buy a pizza, buy some wings, buy the zone.
Because this shit's just fucking. Yeah. I mean, because my live stream is fine and the rest of my internet seems to be fine, but for some reason, this stupid fucking this stream is just like it's not even fucking playing. Like I haven't even really seen like any of the game because it just keeps like freezing up and shit. It's really annoying. TD having the same problem. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know what I can do about it then. I was gonna like fucking. Hopefully this shit just clears up then, because, and I guess it's on their fucking end if I'm not the only one having the problem. So that shit's super fucking annoying, man. Like, what the fuck? Come on, like get y'all shit together, bro. This shit happens fucking every week. Hundreds and thousands of fucking people do this shit. Like, y'all can't fucking get your shit together so it doesn't fucking lag everybody out. So Josh Rosen has apparently been sacked 3 times already, though, according to, and Josh Rosen was just sacked by Landon Collins. I hear you, brother. I mean, you know, Josh Rosen apparently just got sacked by Landon Collins is now the 3rd sack of the game on Rosen, apparently. And I can't see it because the shit's all fucked up. I'm gonna try and restart it for like the 3rd time. Yeah, see, everything loads just fine. Everything's loading fast, except for when I try and bring up the game. So when I load Sunday Ticket,
See them making a point to get the ball to Jared Cook.
okay. Oh yeah, because I think that's NFL Red Zone, actually, that or something like that. One of those is it the Red Zone? Something comes up, or maybe Fantasy Zone. I don't know. Something comes up, but yeah, Sunday Ticket is just having fucking. God damn it, dude. Let me see if I can bring this up on something else in the meantime. Might be able to bring it up on my phone. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
First sack of the game for the Redskins, and Jonathan Allen is the man who gets there.
Nice scheme here. You're going to see that come off the edge, and the center has to bounce out.
So it looked like Rosen just got sacked again. I'm not really sure where we are, but Rosen did just get sacked.
Josh Rosen.
I don't know what this is.
The Redskins are on the road this week with an interim head coach, and awaiting them is another fan.
I don't know if this is. Did I just bring up the live game or what?
Josh Rosen checking off at the line. He rushed it down the
No, see, this isn't.
for the Redskins.
This is not live
Jonathan Allen is
games. No, I can't watch it on here. Fuck, man. It's annoying as shit. What the fuck is going on with fucking Sunday Ticket, dude? I mean, this shit is expensive. Like, how are they gonna fucking have such an expensive fucking subscription program and you can't even fucking watch shit when the game comes on because it's fucking just lagging like balls the whole fucking time. Like, I wish I could give y'all updates and tell y'all what's going on at the very least, but fucking... I mean, this shit has just been, like, frozen the entire time. God damn it, dude. So, quick tweet, though, from Armando Salguero. The Dolphins have been using an extra offensive lineman in both of their possessions. The Redskins have 3 sacks in 6 plays. So, that tells you a lot, though. Our offense is not doing very well at all. God damn it, dude. What the fuck?
Coach now interim head coach, and
Well, finally fucking came back, but it's all fucking blurry and shit.
He was in taking
All right, so it's Redskins ball again. 1st and 10. And it fucking lags out again. God damn, dude. Come on. What is going on with this stupid thing? And I can't find, I'm not finding any other way to watch this right now either. Normally I might be able to watch it on like, you know, it's funny too. I had thought about it. You know, I was thinking about the possibility. Imagine if neither team scores a point and it ends up being a 0-0 game. I suppose there is a possibility that both teams' offenses play so bad that neither one scores. That would not be a good thing, though. Having a tie like that on would be fucking terrible as well. That would suck. Although what sucks is this fucking game isn't fucking playing because the stupid fucking DirecTV is being shit. All right, it's 3rd and 7. Come on, man. Fucking get your shit together, DirecTV. Let's go. This shit is super fucking annoying. Blitz coming. And it was incomplete. So it was 3rd and 7, and they are going to punt again. So it's been nothing but punts back and forth because neither team's offense has done shit so far. What's up, brother? That Dolphins fan. What's going on, man? So another Washington punt. And so now we'll take over yet again. But Josh Rosen has already been sacked 3 times. And Rosen has already been sacked 3 times. Yeah, but DirecTV is responsible for the feed. At least in part. Whoever the fuck's goddamn it. Whoever the fuck is responsible for it, I don't give a shit who it is. They just need to get this shit fucking sorted out so this goddamn game comes in fucking solid. I want to actually fucking watch this bitch instead of having to fucking just get alerts the entire game. I mean, I know I probably shouldn't be complaining, though, because I normally do get to watch the games. I know a lot of y'all don't get to watch the game, like, at all, period. So, from that perspective, I shouldn't be complaining. But it's still fucking annoying, though. Like, you know, because for all the people out there who, like, pay for, you know, NFL Sunday Ticket, right, that subscribe to this shit, it's not like it's cheap, right? So, like, for everybody that pays for this shit, to just have to sit here and just watch like frozen screens because what? Because either like DirecTV or who, I don't know, somebody's fucking failing miserably at making sure that their stream is solid. Yeah. Well, I hope we win the game. I don't think we're gonna. You know, I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to end up losing this. But you never know. And so far, I mean, it's just been a back and forth of just nonsense. Neither fucking team has done anything. God damn it. This is really irritating me, though. And I know for sure it's not me because everything else is loading just fine. No problem. I can go anywhere. I can go to Netflix. I can go to Google. I can go to my favorite political show's website. I can go to porn websites, whatever. I can go anywhere. No problem. Everything's loading fine except for this stupid fucking stream.
pressure, and now they have 7 sacks in 2
Okay.
games here versus New England and now Miami.
Oh my God, dude. It's like you get like half a second you get of like blurry fucking. Yeah, I tried to pull it up on the NFL app, but it's not playing the game on the NFL app.
He's got to find a way to overcome them here in this football game.
Off the play fake, Rosen being rushed at. He's thrown for a big loss. Landon Collins, the safety, the second
Yeah,
man
see,
there, took down Josh
it's not.
You'll see him enter your screen here. First pressures from Ryan Kerrigan. But look at
I can get like highlights and stuff on the NFL app, but the NFL app's not letting me play it live. I often can though, because I have NFL Sunday Ticket, I have NFL Game Pass, and I have Verizon as well. So I mean, I should be able to watch it on, but it's just highlights on the NFL app. The only one I can watch live is the Texans Chiefs game on the NFL app. But yeah, no, this stream just fucking sucks. I mean, it's totally fucking frozen up. Like, it just doesn't fucking...
Ball on 3rd and short.
And I can try reloading it, and it'll come up for like a couple seconds, but it's super blurry and then fucking just freezes up again. God damn it, dude. Come on, man. This is hella annoying, dude. I'm gonna try and fucking reload this thing for the 4th time.
Ball crossing the plane.
Well, so, I mean, anyway, I'm in the same boat as you guys then. I can barely watch the game either, like, if at all. It's our ball right now, though. 1st and 10 on our 48-yard line. Oh, and Rosen got sacked again. That's sack number 4 on Josh Rosen. Already. And it's the first quarter. It's the first quarter, and they have... No, it's not my computer either. My computer is fine. But that's the 4th sack of the game. And if I did restart my computer, then it would take down the live stream. I'd have to start my live stream over again. God damn it, dude. Come on, man. Let me do this. Let me... No, and our offense is going nowhere.
Albert Wilson on the reception brought down.
3rd and super long for the offense.
Everybody at some point is on a bad football team. It's how you deal with the adversity, right? How you deal with failure that will define you.
Come on, baby. Stay in, fucking stream. Jesus Christ. I could deal with it even being blurry if the motherfucking shit would just fucking play. Here's what I can do, though. I can try and use a different web browser. Let me see. I don't know that that's going to help anything, but I can try it.
45-yard line. John Bostic took Gesicki, the tight end, out of bounds.
You said it. He's going to get a little chip here on Ryan Kerrigan, and then it becomes an outlet for Josh Rosen. This is a really good job by John Bostic. There's a lot of room there for Gesicki to either go inside, and he cuts down the angle, knock him out of bounds, and tons of boos right now, Sam, and they want him to go for this right now.
All right, and we are punting again. And so another Dolphins punt. Yeah, I saw that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, both of these offenses are fucking garbage right now for sure. Oh my God, Smokey, shut up. Jesus Christ, quit your bitching, dude. My fucking cat won't shut the fuck up. He's just fucking crying and crying and crying. Shut up, you little fucker. I love you to death, but shut up. Oh my God, dude, come on. Anyway, but yeah, I appreciate the sub, man. Maybe we'll be able to actually watch this fucking game at some point with a decent stream.
He starts his career.
All right, so our ball, there's a minute 20 seconds left in the game. Oh, look, it actually cleared up. Maybe it'll stay. It's 3rd and 5, still 0-0. There we go.
So 4 times actually been updated by our tremendous researcher Matt Mubar. 4 times total in the game. He's been sacked. Look at 3rd and 5.
Josh Rosen has been sacked 4 times already. Oh no, wait, that wasn't even the game. That's why, because that was fucking. I don't know, brother, because I'm having a hard time watching it right now using Sunday Ticket even. So how can you watch it? I am not sure, my dude. It's on Fox, though. Theoretically, I mean, it's streaming on Fox. So Fox Sports. You can also do like Fubo TV. It's a paid subscription, but if you haven't done the free trial with them, you should be able to do a free trial with like Fubo TV. And there's also Sunday Ticket. You can watch that way if it actually fucking works, which it hasn't been. So I'm not exactly sure what you mean by defense isn't doing shit. Yeah, YouTube TV. There's a couple different ways. 3rd and 15, so that's great. God damn it, dude. Fucking play. This is super annoying, man. Anyway, though, I mean, it's like protecting Rosen. Okay, see, that's what I thought you meant, but that's not the defense. That's the offensive line. It's just a little confusing when you say the defense isn't doing shit and then you say protecting Rosen. But I get you. I get what you mean. Yeah, I mean, they're not protecting him for shit. 4 sacks. The Washington Redskins last week had 4 sacks on Tom Brady and their 33-7 loss. This week in the first quarter, the Washington Redskins have 4 sacks. Oh my fucking God, dude. This is really getting on my nerves though. Like I'm going to lose my shit if this stupid fucking thing does not.
To match up with.
I also know it's the stream because every time I bring up Sunday Ticket, dude, piss off. Well, the first quarter comes to an end and it is 0-0. Literally, I get like one play. I get to watch like one play or like a little piece of one play like every few minutes.
Peterson had a good bounce back season last year.
Dude, shut up. What are you bitching about anyway? Huh? You have such a cushiony life. Here, fucking go play or something. Go on. Get out of here. I'll give you some food too. How about that? Will that make you shut up? Oh my god, dude, come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I wish I could fucking ESPN. What about ESPN? Is there a way I can fucking get this shit on ESPN? No, maybe not. Wow, dude. Fascinating. This shit is super fucking annoying, dude. Wow, like really, bro?
$5,000. Getting set to start the second quarter. The numbers.
All right, second quarter getting ready to start. Wow, dude. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's like this shit makes me want to fucking leave and go watch it someplace. I mean, I can't do a live stream if I was going to do that, but like it makes me want to go fucking just leave and go watch it someplace else. Cause fucking like NFL Sunday Ticket is like the number one way to watch, right? Like now there's all these other fucking streaming services, or whatever. But like Sunday Ticket's like the primary way to watch this shit, and it's like not fucking working at all. I mean, this shit is insane, dude. Come on, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
You know what? When I was down on the field,
I mean, this shit is fucking pathetic, dude. Seriously. And like they expect fucking but it's shit like this, bro. It's shit like this is why fucking capitalism pisses me off, because it just literally, they expect to fucking just charge people all kinds of fucking money for shit products. There's no incentive to put out good products.
Now they're landed on the Seattle Seahawks. Despite missing the extra point, it's a 20-6 lead.
Oh my God, dude.
Just starting the second quarter. Sam, Rocket.
Thanks, Kurt. Good start to the game for the Browns.
That.
Oh my God, dude. Come the fuck on, you fucking garbage. Wow. This shit is really fucking annoying, dude. Oh my God, dude. Come the fuck on. God fucking damn, man.
Motion to Milage. He takes the step, makes the turn, gets a first down. Cameron Milage, the running back.
And then he's going to get a little chip here. And then becomes an outlet.
That is
Josh
a
Rosen.
BP.
This is a really
Picking up 25 yards on that run.
52 yards gained on this tight end for his life.
Well, the Redskins just scored a touchdown. But I can't fucking see it to save my fucking life. Wow, dude, come on, Sunday Ticket. Why are you being such fucking garbage? I mean, the Washington Redskins just scored, though, so I think we can tell, though, how this game is going to end up playing out. Our offense has surrendered 4 sacks already. And the Washington Redskins finally got some offense going and just scored. So now 7-0, Washington lead. So let's see how this goes. I mean, my predicted score in my preview video was going to be 22-9 Washington victory. But, dude, seriously, if this shit doesn't fucking, like, get together soon, I'm going to fucking, like, have an aneurysm and lose my fucking shit, dude. Like, I paid too much money for fucking DirecTV for this shit to be fucking garbage, bro. Like, straight up, pay way too much for this shit for it to be such a fucking useless piece of shit right now. Because, look, man, at the end of the day, that's why anybody who was like, oh, yeah, you know, we hung in the game in the first half of the Chargers or whatever, and you know, each game we've played, we've, you know, been scored on less, and, you know, we've been beaten by less and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but this team was designed to be absolutely terrible. So any veil of competitiveness that, you know, we might see throughout the season is not like legitimate. It's not real competitiveness because we just don't have the talent. We don't have the leadership. We don't have the proven production. You know, this team is super, super young and inexperienced. So, I mean, like they're going to get their ass handed to them by almost everybody because that's how this team was built.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
TV, Buffalo Wild Wings. Roar! This Thursday.
I'm getting a
How adorable is she?
Love someone that you can look
She's like the skins look better than the Dolphins.
Zombie ring Zombieland.
Zombieland Double Tap Rated R.
Fucking stupid ass Sunday ticket, man.
Want to stay up to date? Hey Siri, show me football schedules. Hey, there's a
Yeah, seriously, fucking.
for today's game.
How adorable is she? Oh my god. Yeah, she's liking the skins a little bit better than the Dolphins. I think that's a Case Keenum jersey and an old Zach Thomas jersey cut in two.
And the Terry McLaurin touchdown catch. There's a guy had a big
All right.
deal to do with that drive, 93-yard touchdown drive, 5 carries, 60 yards for Adrian Peterson.
Yep. So, okay. I finally did seem. I think I might have found some sustainability here with this stream. So it is currently 7-0. Washington Redskins head coach and GM have done exactly what they're being paid to do. At least Skins fired Gruden for what Ross is paying Flores to do. Absolutely right, Thomas. That is absolutely correct.
And number 6 Oklahoma hosts West Virginia in the big noon Saturday game of the week on Fox and Fox Sports app.
I love that graphic. They're not playing each other. Those teams probably will be playing each other later in the year, though.
It's a good chance. Straight ahead, Mark Walton with a good run. Landon Collins makes the stop.
Well, we just saw Washington get their offense going by finding a rhythm in the running game. See if they're able to do that here.
Anyway, but yeah, Thomas, you're totally right. Brian Flores and Chris Greer and Marvin Allen, Reggie McKenzie, they are doing exactly what they are being paid to do. They are being paid to lose and be as terrible as possible. It's not going to pay off, man. I don't know why. Everybody that thinks that this is going to end up paying off in the long run is super foolish. But in the meantime, we get to be historically bad. But they are being paid to do what Stephen Ross wants. He wanted this tank right from the very beginning, and they're being paid for it, and we're getting the results. Whereas Jay Gruden was fired for just, ineptitude, right? He was fired because he couldn't get his shit together apparently with this team, with the Washington Redskins team. And Rosen almost got sacked again, but a decent screen pass.
Look at the action, though.
Yeah, it was a decent play on that little screen. It was super tight, though. Fucking Rosen almost got drilled, or he did get drilled even still. It was a quarterback hit, but he barely got it off, so good on him. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Ah, no. Like 2 yards on that first down run. All right, well, let's see. Let's see if the motherfucking this offense can at least fucking like match what they're doing. Their offense just scored. It's now 2nd and 8 for us.
Screen them when they're pinning their ears back and trying to rush up the field, get at the quarterback. You can always keep them off balance by throwing little screens in there and making them think twice about going that fast up the field.
The empty backfield, and then Drake is in the spot.
2nd and 8. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. On 2nd and 8, Rosen was nearly sacked again, but he threw it into triple coverage to Mike Gesicki, and the pass was tipped, deflected, and almost intercepted twice. Twice. Almost picked off twice because that ball was just thrown into triple coverage.
Almost had it. There's 3rd and long for the Dolphins.
All right, it's now 3rd and 8. Let's see if they can convert here. Otherwise, and another screen pass that, he did not get the first down, though, almost. It's like 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Didn't make this tackle, but he turned this back where his teammates can come in. Here's Landon Collins.
Come on, baby.
Comes to make this tackle on Kenyon Drake, or make Kenyon Drake turn this thing back, because he had some blockers out there. Miami fans are excited. His offense is staying on the football field.
All right, they're going for it on 4th and 2. No, I cannot show the game. They are going for it on 4th and 2. Let's see if they're able to get this. Timeout. Timeout called.
First charge timeout. The Redskins.
For the Washington Redskins called a timeout.
Check out Josh Rosen's call on the 4th down play.
Shadow Shay's got a decision to make.
Let's see. Are they going to keep the offense on the field or not?
3rd and short.
It's 4th and 2. The Washington Redskins just called a timeout to kind of like ice us or whatever. It's 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 7-0 Redskins. I do not think that. I do not think that tanking for Tua is going to pay off in the long run. I do not. I think this entire approach that this front office and this coaching staff is taking at the behest of Stephen Ross is going to be a massive and utter failure. I think it's going to backfire because it's taking too much risk. And Rosen, no, there's no, man.
He caught the pass and went down.
Yeah, I don't even know if that was a complete pass though, because he didn't take. I don't know that he took enough steps, and he dropped the ball. But let's see what they say. There's a lot to. We need to figure. All right, so let's see.
1, 2.
Rolling on the field is a catch and then fumble forward. By rule, the ball has to be brought back to the spot of the fumble. If it's 4th down, we will measure the ball.
So they said ruling on the field. I don't know that that's a catch though. I mean, it's super tight, man. But so the ruling on the field was a catch, a fumble. We recovered. Man, I mean, there's a lot going on with this shit.
into the game. It's close. It does look like he's going to break.
Yeah, I don't think it's an upside to say that at least we're bad on purpose. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. And besides, I don't care if it's Tua, Justin Herbert. I don't care if it's Trevor Lawrence. I do not want to tank for any quarterback. No, I think that's a terrible approach. Oh wait, what did they say?
Yeah, good stuff there.
Shit, I missed the call, but it looks like it. Oh, it looks like it's a first down.
Having moved it back, and look, They Huddle got it right, and Bill Callahan had his challenge book. We asked him how willing he was going to be to throw that thing.
And here it is.
And they challenged it though. The Washington Redskins have challenged the call on the field.
Challenging the ruling on the field of a catch, a fumble, and then the recovery by the same man who fumbled it, Nick O'Leary, the tight end.
I mean, Nick O'Leary definitely recovered. So here's the thing. So if this play is a catch, he definitely fumbled the ball and recovered it himself. That's no question. The thing is really, was it a catch? He had the ball in his hands for like maybe a second. Like he didn't really take any steps. He took like the two smallest steps you could ever imagine before he lost the ball. So
for a good game, the only game they really
yeah.
need.
Let's see. Tua could use leverage to snub Dolphins and go where he wants, like Eli. Yeah, and see, and that's another thing is it's distinctly possible that whoever we decide to take thinks that we are such a bad place to go to that they decide not even to go to Miami. Brems, we had a great team last season. We did have a great team last season. We had a phenomenal team last season. The only thing is that we had so many injuries across the entire team, not just starters, but backups in our depth as well, that we just couldn't overcome it. And I legitimately think that if the team that we had in place last year didn't get dismantled, and if Adam Gase didn't get fired and shit, I firmly believe that we could have had a playoff run and a playoff appearance, matter of fact, this season. Sportsmanship does not allow tanking. It's disrespectful to both teams. Yeah, I mean, look, I think tanking it's disrespectful. It's morally reprehensible. I think that it's, a terrible approach. What quarterback doesn't want to play in Miami? I'm pretty sure Josh Rosen doesn't want to play in Miami right now. He's been sacked 4 times already today. And so I'm pretty sure nobody so people keep right now with the way that things are going, with the way that the Dolphins are tanking, with the way that they're obviously showing not to win, with the way that they purge the roster, how bad we're going to be, all that stuff, right? People are raising the question, well, who wants to go to Miami and who wants to play, right? And so that's a legitimate question. But then everybody's like, oh, well, who doesn't want to play in Miami because it's so beautiful there and there's no state taxes? Yeah, but this team sucks. Why would you want to play there? And as far as beautiful, first of all, Florida might not even exist in the near future with climate change. So there's also that. 1st and 10, incomplete pass. So, I mean, the defenses for who wouldn't want to play in Miami, I mean, that's not really a good defense. Because, okay, well, you use weather as a reason. Okay, but first of all, it's super hot there. It's always raining, and it's getting worse and worse in that regard because of climate change. But South Florida might not even be there in the next few years if we don't do something about climate change. So there's that. There's the taxes. Oh, and the ball was intercepted. Josh Rosen just threw a pick.
Interception of the season, pass intended for Preston Williams. Great job by Dunbar. Unbelievable coverage by Dunbar.
All opposing quarterbacks want to play Miami home or away. Yeah, they want to play against us for sure. Ross is a weasel, does not play fair. Ross does not know what the fuck he's doing. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a pick. Definitely a pick. So the Washington Redskins now already have 4 sacks and an interception. Four times already. I don't know what you mean by that. With the other first-round pick, we should get a lineman. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. We could take Tua Tagovailoa, or we could take Justin Herbert, and they could take, even with their other the other 2 first-round picks, they could take offensive linemen. it's not going to be anywhere near enough to solve the many holes across this entire team. And so what? Even if you get one offensive lineman, even if you get a couple of them in free agency and they play well and they don't get hurt and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's just, there's too many gambles. There's too much gambling going on with this team. It's not going to work, man. The odds are so stacked against what they are doing. And I'm pretty sure that our defense is going to start getting gashed soon because they're getting worn out. And the Washington offense is starting to show some signs of life. We do get the ball after half, but it is already 7-0. It's 3rd and 2 now. I'm telling you, man. Ah, nice. All right, 4th and 2, so we're at least going to make them punt again. So the defense held there. That was solid. That was solid coverage. That ball could have been placed better, though. That would have been an easy completion if he would have just put the ball in front of him. But we did get a defensive stand after that interception. So now it'll go back to our offense. So we're going to start on the 16-yard line.
Dolphins back on offense when we come back.
They said he couldn't do it.
You can't just introduce your new delicious Kentucky Fried Wings in a football.
Well, at least I finally, though, got what is the status of the compensatory draft pick. I think if you're referring to the one that we would get for Jawan James, I think as of right now it stands to be a 4th rounder.
Try drive-up at Target, delivered to your car.
A 4th round draft pick. I'm telling you though, man, all these draft picks that we have and this cap space that we have, it's not going to mean anything in the fucking long run. Because there's too much damage done. They have way too far to go. I mean, at the very least, here's the thing, right? So at the very least, with the extent that they've taken this tank / rebuild / whatever the fuck you want to call it, to the level that they have taken it, it's going to take years, many years before we could even have a hope or a chance to be back to relevance. But this regime is not going to have that long. Even Stephen Ross will get impatient with it before they have because look, it's going to take longer than Brian Flores' guaranteed 5-year contract to get this team right at this point. It's going to take longer than that. I mean, I read y'all that article in one of my videos with the stats. So clearly we have, several more games to go in this season. But there was an article that I read that was discussing teams over the past 20 years, all the different teams over the past 20 years or so, or whatever it is. It was 20 plus years. It might have been, since the merger, the AFL NFL merger, but all of the teams that went 0-15 or 1-15 or 0-16 that lost at least 15 games in a season, it took them on average 3.5 years just to get back to the postseason, 7.5 years to win a postseason game. All right, our offense is back on the field. 6:13 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10, yet another screen pass that gets 4 or 5 yards.
The 20-yard line.
Albert Wilson's good to have him back, dealing with the lower leg injury for a little bit part of the season. Yeah, I think last year when he got his opportunity, he really started to shine. He missed 9 games at the end of the season. He told us he's savvy, he's quick, little squatty little guy. I was shocked to stand next to him the other day. He could be an asset.
Come on, guys. Ross will hire JG to bring it on home. Huh? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Come on, baby. That was a nice run. Come on, offense. Do some shit. They finally had a decent play on offense. That was like the only good play on offense they've had like the entire game, and it was like a 12-yard run or something. Finally. All right. It's like a 5 or 6 yard gain on that first down pass.
Get that ball out, make a nice, confident completion. And talk about rhythm. It's all about rhythm from a play college standpoint.
Come on, boys. Let's move this shit. Let's get some fucking points. Dude, they got a bunch of really good guys on their defense, though. Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, Kerrigan. They have another screen, and this one went nowhere. Landon Collins.
That's very similar play to the one that we saw break out.
All right, 3rd and 4. Come on, guys. Can you get a first down? If we win a playoff game in 7 years, this tank has nothing to do with it. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. If we win a playoff game in 7 years, this tank has nothing to do with it. There's a defensive penalty that's going to give us a first down, so we're going to get lucky there. Holding on the defense. Only 5 yards, but it is an automatic first down.
He's going to get his arm wrapped around right there, and that's what Josh Rosen's looking to get that football. Easy call.
My question is, why do you decide to rebuild our team? Yeah, see, that's part of what I've been saying, Dragus, is that there was no reason to do this. There was absolutely no reason. And Josh Rosen got sacked again, sack number 5. Sack number 5. There is a flag, though. Nah, see, I'm sorry, though. That is a bullshit penalty. It's a roughing the passer penalty on the Washington Redskins, but it's a bullshit penalty. It's a bullshit penalty because it's what they're using. What they're using is that. Oh, no, maybe not. No, I take that back. I thought they were saying because he landed his full weight on the quarterback. But no, that was a helmet to helmet. So that is going to take that sack back. So they only have officially 4 sacks, but that was a sack. It's just he happened to get him with some helmet to helmet. I mean, I'd say that was probably more just, football, but I mean, it's not an unreasonable flag. It's definitely not unreasonable because there was helmet to helmet contact for sure. But I mean, I would say that the defender has an argument to make that it's just fucking football. He didn't lower the helmet to make contact. It wasn't intentional. It's just football, but whatever. So it's now 2nd and 9. We are on their side of the field. And another first down. Although let's be clear though, we are getting help. Yeah, I mean Omar Kelly, he's he's ridiculous. He says some true shit sometimes, but then he like immediately contradicts himself. And the dude just like doesn't ever know what the fuck he's talking about. Armando Salguero, he's usually pretty good from my opinion, from what I see. And no run. So this drive, let's note though, this drive is the best one that we've had so far. We're close to the red zone, but we got a couple first downs off of Redskins penalties. So if we do score on this drive, it will be in large part because of a couple Redskins penalties. A holding call that gave us a first down, and a roughing the passer penalty that also gave us a first down, and obviously a chunk of yardage.
Are you crazy? The guy behind the chainsaws.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
I'm being quiet on me.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, this is the guy go. It's what you do.
Omar's a Ravens fan. Both riding the Chank train, though. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't heard Armando say anything about it. Although, matter of fact, though, there have been a couple of Armando's tweets that kind of did lead me to believe that he was like, you know, with it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, well, and who's the Dave Hyde? Dave Hyde as well. Like, he's on the tank train as well. I'm sorry, dude, but anybody that supports tanking, I mean, it's just it's disrespectful, it's disgraceful. And I mean, look, this is what we get. Imagine how good we would be if we had the team from 2016 and last year combined. Well, look, here's the thing, right? So Adam Gase took the 2016 team, and it was just an average team, right? And I mean, I think most people would say that, right? Because one of the biggest complaints that people have and one of the biggest reasons why they support this tank job is because we've been mediocre for so long. So we were an average team in 2016. Adam Gase came in, him and that squad, that coaching staff, the team that was on the field, they exceeded expectations for sure. They went 10-6 and made it to the playoffs. The 2017 team was a better team overall as far as talent and stuff goes. They did make improvements to the 2016 team with the draft, and so they improved. The problem with the 2017 season was everything that could happen happened, right? A hurricane, an AWOL linebacker, an offensive line coach that got fired for snorting coke, missing our bye week and having to play 16 straight games, having to travel more in the first 4 weeks of the season than any team had to travel all year. Pass was deflected at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage because it was another screen pass, and it is now 3rd and 11. Right? So everything that could happen did happen, not to mention a bunch of injuries. We didn't have Ryan Tannehill and had to settle for Jay Cutler. So, you know, the 2017 season, just everything that could happen did happen. Last year, the 2018 season, we had a great team. We had so much talent. We had really good and solid depth across the board. We were set, dude. We were good to fucking make a push and start competing. Really start competing for fucking, you know, consistent playoff appearances. And Stephen Ross just prematurely pulls the plug, and he just didn't have the patience. But for no reason, because all indicators were that this team was on the rise. We were moving in the right direction. And the setbacks that we had in 17 and 18 were due to things that we didn't have any control over. So I think that they should have been given another year to show that the 2016 season was more the product that we should expect, as opposed to and we got 3 points. So there's the field goal. There's the field goal that I predicted we would get in this game.
It's a 7-3 Washington lead.
Ross fired him for not sharing. It's funny. I mean, look, Adam Gase got fired for two primary reasons. One, for a bunch of shit that he couldn't control. He got blamed. The losses that we endured and the losing seasons in 2017 and 2018 were not Adam Gase's fault. It was not the players on the field. It was not their fault. It was the uncontrollable circumstances and adversity that we couldn't overcome because it was just too much. And then the second reason is because Adam Gase refused to tank this season just to go get a quarterback. So neither of those are legitimate reasons for why we had to start this entire teardown. It was not necessary. It did not need to happen. And it is counterproductive to long-term success. All right, so the Redskins have the ball with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the game. It is 7-3, Redskins lead. We do get the ball after half. Now, so we did just score points. We were not able to move the ball well enough to get a touchdown, but those 3 points, we got those 3 points because of Washington Redskins penalties more than our offense moved the ball. Those points were in larger part or are due to the Washington Redskins penalties more than anything else.
All their timeouts remaining. Let's see if they use one, and they do. Stop the clock.
Okay, so we held them to no gain on first down, and then we used a timeout to preserve clock.
You're trying to try to steal a score at the end of the half. You get a stop here on defense.
I mean, come on, dude. We're not gonna. There's no reason to call a timeout though, because I find it even if we make the Washington Redskins punt, there's no way our offense. I mean, we have to have a miracle or get lucky. So I mean, I guess if you're saying, sure, let's go for the miracle. Let's go for the 1 in a million play that they break a fucking super long run or something and get a touchdown. But this offense is not going to score if we make the Redskins punt. So why call a timeout? Just let it fucking run out. And that's a first down. Case Keenum just got a first down. No, that should have been a first down because he dove forward. And so he should be given the entire slide. Well, whatever. 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1. Who are our starting receivers today? Yeah, we are beating the spread for now. Our starting receivers are Devontae Parker, Albert Wilson. That's a first down. And then he's out of bounds. Yeah, see, there was no reason for Brian Flores to even call that timeout. You just gave the Washington Redskins more opportunities. I mean, there's only 14 seconds left, but he just gave them one additional opportunity. There's no reason to call a fucking timeout because there's no way that our offense was going to be able to, in time. Well, first of all, there was no way that the defense was going to cause the Washington Redskins to punt, and then our offense is going to have enough time to get down the field. Like, it was pointless. All right, 10 seconds left. They'll probably just take a couple shots down the field, I imagine. They'll probably just take like 2 shots down the field, see what they can do, and if nothing happens, nothing happens. If something happens, something happens. And then we'll take it to the fucking half.
He wouldn't deal with this situation like Case Keenum's dealing with it. Probably part of the decision why he's not.
We do get the ball after half, though. Like I said, that's his job. Or it's his job, yeah. Jakeem Grant doesn't get enough time. Jakeem Grant's out for this game, so
Second time this season.
Jakeem Grant's not even playing.
First time was opening game against the Eagles. Redskins.
All right, so that's the end of the half. So we'll see, man. I mean, we'll see what happens going into the second half of this game. We do get the ball to start with, but our offense is absolute garbage. Just total fucking garbage. But this game is going pretty much exactly how I've said it was going to go up to this point. A low-scoring game, as I said, mostly defensive heavy. Their offense is outperforming our offense, so they have the lead. I did say that we would score a field goal at some point, so I've been right about that so far. I did say that we were going to end up with 9 points at the end of the game. So we'll see how that goes. And I predicted a 22-9 Washington Redskins victory, so let's see. Breaking out the bodacious buds. I always got the best bud, bro. I live in Southern California, man. We got the best weed, son. No, I've already been smoking. I'm about to take a hit right now, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, as you can see me getting my shit ready. I try not to have it in the fucking video, though. Like, I don't know. I'm probably making too big of a deal out of it. Like, it's probably not even a big deal. I could probably smoke right here on the screen, and it like, nobody would give a shit, but I don't know. I'm just, like, because I don't know. I spent the vast majority of my life as a smoker, being used to the fact that, like, I have to hide it and shit like that. So it's even to this day, it's a little surreal that, like, it's legal and, like, I can even smoke it outside and shit like that.
Christian McCaffrey takes it in from 25 yards out, 17-7 Carolina on top of Tampa Bay. Bad day for James Winston. 5 picks, 7 sacks. Okay, buddy. I threw 5 picks myself. It's easy to do. 37-26 Carolina on top of Tampa Bay in London. All right, Texans at the Chiefs.
All right, baby. All right, I don't really give 2 fucks about this halftime show.
That's not your ball. That's my ball. Goes up and steals it. A 46-yard touchdown. This is a guy that's got a broken collarbone coming back a little early to play. 17-16. Top of Houston.
Baltimore and Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson trying to get the Ravens offense rolling again.
Although with the way Cincinnati's playing against Baltimore right now, look, I'm telling you, man.
What it is a touchdown.
Trust me, I do. California is one of the better states to live in right now, for sure. And I enjoy whatever privileges it affords me to the best of my ability. I recognize it, man. I'm also a white male, and I recognize that that gives me privilege as well. Although I definitely do not try and use that privilege at all. I do. And really, honestly, it's more that I just appreciate the fact that I live in California, and California is a good state. It's definitely one of the most progressive states in the country. It's definitely, you know, it's California's like the 3rd largest economy in the world. So there's that. There's a lot of really good things about living in California. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to run and use the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. Anyway, I was going to say, though, real quick before I go, that the Bengals are playing really well against the Ravens right now. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna lose to every single team we play this year. Like, because it's systemic, man. From top to bottom, from Stephen Ross on down, it's systemic failure. Systemic failure, systemic destruction. So let's see what happens, though, right? So real quick again before I go and use the bathroom, it's 7-3 right now. The Washington Redskins are up, but we do get the ball after half. And so let's see. I mean, so far our team has played garbage in this game. And the second half has been worse for us up to this point in the season. But theoretically, if they could have a better second half than a first half, there is still potential they could win this game. I am not very confident because, yeah. I mean, if you are watching the game, you should know why I'm not very confident. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom.
Sponsored by Progressive at 8 Eastern, only on Fox.
Any idea? You know, in my opinion, these two Dunkin' Bagel and cream cheese spread for $4 are the best deal ever.
Not 100% related.
I like bagels.
Write it down.
They put the spread.
Dunkin' Go-To. A great deal for $2, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'.
It's more than 4 walls and a roof. It's where we play, where we connect, and where we love. It's where we can be ourselves and be with each other. Each moment is an experience with Xfinity's fastest internet, and that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months, or get 4 times the speed for just $10 more a month. Click, call, or visit a store today.
It's Mattress Firm,
Oh,
where you can save up to $400 on our top-rated mattresses. Plus, take home your new bed with 0% APR for 6 years.
all right. Well, I'm ready though. I'm ready for the second half, man. I want to see what happens. Like, honestly, I mean, we've been talking about this shit now for the past several months. All these other people that want to like live in their false hope realities and shit like that and want to deny the facts and want to deny the shit that they're seeing right in front of their faces. They've all been saying one thing. I've been saying something completely different. To this point, I've been proven overwhelmingly correct. People still want to deny it, but it is what it is. But like, honestly, at this point, man, like, I feel like I've done enough talking about it. Like, I've been saying it every day, every week, every time I make a video. I've been talking about it, and I've been continued to be proven right so far to this point. But I'm just, I just want to like let it play out at this point.
I don't want to be right.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue making videos and we'll talk about it more. But for the most part, like, I just want to let all this shit play out at this point and just fucking see what happens. And I'll just keep giving you the facts, man. I'll just keep dropping facts for you, letting you know the reality of the situation. You know what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, I do know what's going to happen. I mean, most people get all fucking butthurt and pissed off when I it's funny, right? So like, I'm realistic about the status of the team and what's going on. I fully acknowledge and recognize that they're tanking. I acknowledge that this team is systemically designed to be absolutely atrocious, all of that stuff. And so because I'm a logical person that operates in a logical manner based off of facts and data, yeah, I'm able to predict things. But people get all butthurt and say that I'm a bad fan because I accurately and realistically predict the outcomes of what's going to happen based off of the actions taken by the front office and the coaching staff. They get all butthurt and call me a fake fan or a bad fan. Yet they'll be oftentimes the ones that are rooting for us to lose so we can have a historically bad season that will never come off of our record. So that way we can go 0-16, and so that way we can get Tua Tagovailoa or whoever the fuck that they want to get at the top of the draft, just so we can be bad again next year and the year after that and have all of this shit fucking backfire in our faces the entire time and in the long run as well.
For a future that looks a lot like the one back.
All right. Well, we should be getting close. You know when Flores is lying during the post game, watch closely. His lips will move. Yeah, man. I mean, they're just totally full of shit, dude. From top to bottom, they're just totally full of shit. This power structure. When I say from top to bottom, let's be clear and explicit. I'm talking about the power structure. So that means Stephen Ross and then Chris Greer and Marvin Allen and Reggie McKenzie underneath him, and then Brian Flores underneath him. That's really the main structure. They have the most to blame, right? Because they are the ones that have the decision-making ability. They have the power. They have the control. Now, then the next group that has the most amount of blame is the rest of the coaching staff and the lower level front office personnel, right? So the assistant coaches and the personnel are in the position group coaches, and then like all the front office people who are not Marvin Allen, Reggie McKenzie, and Chris Greer take, like, so, you know, the scouting department and fucking strength and conditioning, just all the rest of the organization and the coaching staff in the front office has the second most amount of blame. And then the group that has the least amount of blame is the players, because they were put in this position. They were put in this position by the people who have the power. Do you think, like I do, this team needs O-line first? Yes. I've been saying that for a long time, that, you know, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is going to be. The offensive line is garbage, and they are doing absolutely nothing to fix it. Certainly not anywhere near adequate. Also, I'm the guy who consistently says that I would never take a quarterback in rounds 1 or 2, but I would draft a quarterback every year in rounds 3 or later. Every single year, I would draft a quarterback. Every single year, I would draft a quarterback. But I would never draft a quarterback in round 1 or 2. I would never trade draft capital away to chase up and get a guy. I would never do that. I would also start in the trenches. I would build in the trenches first. The offensive and defensive lines are the most important position groups on the football team. That's where you start. And then you build a balanced team. You got to, like, it's not, I'm so tired of this messaging and this rhetoric and this narrative that all you need is a franchise quarterback. Look at Dan Marino. We had Dan Marino for such a long time, franchise quarterback, one of the best. And, you know, his career is marred with a lot of failure and disappointment. There's also a lot of wonderful things. And he's, you know, had, a record-setting career in a lot of ways. But the team had a lot of failure and disappointment. Why? Because it's more than just the quarterback. Dan the Man was not first rounder. And there's that as well. He also wasn't a first rounder. And that's the thing. If you just look at the fucking facts, the vast majority of first round quarterbacks are either busts or just average. But then you have the greatest quarterback to ever live, Tom Brady, was what, a 5th or a 6th round draft pick? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, the hype and the emphasis put on the quarterback position, above everything else, is just absurd. It's absolutely absurd. And despite the fact that, honestly, that is the one football theory that has existed throughout the entirety of football. Ever since football was created, there has been this myth that the quarterback is the only thing that you need. You get a franchise quarterback and you're good. You'll be able to build a team around that franchise quarterback and blah blah blah. That's or or he'll raise the level of the rest of the team if they're not good, whatever the case may be. No matter what, all you need is that franchise quarterback. But that has been the one thing that has failed more often than not. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, so it's like 3rd and 1 now. This is our first possession.
Bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Dolphins.
All right, so it's 3rd and 1. We are almost in field goal range.
See what they come up with during the bye week.
Come on.
A lot of self-evaluation, self-scouting.
Can you guys get fucking set? There you go. Come on, convert this motherfucking 3rd down. And false start. God damn it. Well, there you go. 3rd and 1. We had a chance to convert that, and now it's fucking 3rd and 6 because of a fucking false start.
They're playing with a lot of 3-tackle type offense. That was Isaiah Prince, the rookie.
Yeah, we've been playing also. So not only do the Redskins have 4 official sacks and a ton of quarterback hits and hurries, but we've been playing with an extra offensive lineman for a lot of this game. Oh, knockdown at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, you're right, Thomas, that Brady went in the 6th because scouts didn't adequately do their job. But at the same time, that just goes to show you, though, that but at the same time, that was all the scouts. All the scouts across the entire league made that mistake. So even the best of the best can get it wrong, you know, immensely wrong, right? And so that's why, like, the Dolphins literally, yes, they have a ton of cap space. Yes, we just punted the ball, by the way. Yes, we have a ton of cap space. Yes, we have a ton of draft capital. But if you don't hit a home run on like every single one of those picks, the damage that you did to this roster and to this team makes it so that way you literally have to hit fucking on every single one of your picks. You cannot afford to have any of those guys, you know, not work out. But that's just not probable. It's not practical. It's not pragmatic. It's not logical. It's not reasonable. But they need that if they're going to have any kind of a turnaround, certainly in the kind of time frame that they're hoping for. Nah, bitch, you can drink without a straw. You don't need no straw. Sorry, I'm just reacting to a commercial. Texans are up on the Chiefs. Yeah, because the Texans are a good team, man. They'll keep fighting. The Texans just need to get rid of Bill O'Brien, dude. Bill O'Brien has been holding the Texans back for far too long. And now they have a really good fucking team. They just need to fucking get rid of Bill O'Brien. He fucking sucks as a head coach. He's fucking garbage.
Mark is the best husband and father you could ask for. He's just a big kid.
Best man at my wedding. Just gotta keep him off the dance floor.
Texans. Yeah. So I mean that we can expect the pick that we got from the Texans to be probably like mid-20s or lower. I would say the Texans pick is going to be probably mid-20s or lower. I'm confident that they are absolutely going to make it to the postseason. They are going to make it to the playoffs. Even if it's only because that they win their division in a division that's not super strong, but they will make it to the playoffs for sure.
Old Spice, the superior defense against sweat. That's my last name in the NFL.
TV's #1 show reveals a giant coup.
I think I know who someone is.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday on Fox, or catch up anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
Today's TV is sponsored by Progressive Insurance, handing off big savings to you.
All right, let's see what our offense does. Or excuse me, our defense. Bill sucks. Fuck Penn State to take that job.
And Dan is here, still part of the organization.
Yeah, Dan Marino just looks like he's in hell right now watching this.
Peterson, 71 yards rushing the first half. Finds a hole, good run on first down.
And it was a decent first down run for Adrian Peterson, about 5 yards.
Heading into the tunnel for halftime, I talked to Bill Callahan. He said he was thrilled with his defense. So we did say they were leaking some runs offensively. He was pleased with where they got the running game going, but said his goal was to make Case Keenum find more of a rhythm.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien is fucking garbage. They do have a really, I mean, the Texans have a really good team, man. They have a really, really good team. They just need to get rid of their stupid, fucking inept, retarded head coach. He fucking sucks. All right, it's 2nd and 5. Let's see if our defense can get a stop. Come on, baby. It's a first down. Our defense is getting worn out, bro.
Look at the slight communication with Case Keenum. He's telling him, no, keep it. We want this same run.
You can see that the defense is starting to get gassed. And that's going to give this Washington Redskins offense an opportunity, man.
He was inactive week 1, and that really
1st and 10. Let's see if this defense can hold tough. They're getting worn out. That was a good run stop, though. They got like a half a yard.
Big Sam Deshaun Watson coming off a 5-touchdown performance last week isn't slowing down. This time using his legs. 3 yards for the score. Texans lead for the first time today, 23-17 on the road.
Go ahead, Texans. Yeah, one of my best friends is a Texans fan, though, so good for him.
And with Deshaun Watson,
but Laramie Tunsil is helping them out because he's a fucking beast. Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills have definitely both helped out that team. And it's like 3rd and 3 now.
It's a 3rd and short as the Redskins get across midfield. And the Dolphins
3rd and 2. Let Bill fuck it up. We'll get a better draft pick. Nah, see, the thing is Bill O'Brien might actually end up surviving as the head coach just because Bill O'Brien sucks, but he doesn't suck so bad that because like the rest of his coaching staff and the front office, they're putting together a really good team. So he might actually end up surviving. Nice. Come on. I think it's a flag on us. I think it's a defensive penalty because it's in the secondary.
That came out right away.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's on us. And that's going to give him a first down if it is.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 30.
Face mask penalty on us. Okay, so 15 yards and a first down. All right, so watch. I bet you because of that penalty now, though, I bet you the Redskins score on this drive. They were already on our side of the field. That 15 yards just put them in field goal range, but I mean, they're going to score on this drive at this point. It's 1st and 10 now.
A lot to expect from him. Young guy, 2nd year. What they like is his ability to win in the slot. He is that guy.
Come on, baby. Come on, D. Let's get a stop, man. Don't let him score.
His ability to run routes in there.
Redskins with a first down at the Miami 34.
So they're on our 34-yard line. Many coaches with good players get fired. That's true. We'll see what happens. Good O-line keeps the defense off the field. Yeah, for sure. Nice. That was decent coverage there. They only got a yard.
Well, they have some of this gimmick trickery type thing. Watch Case Keenum's.
That was solid coverage there on that trickery.
Sims is a guy. I mean, you just gotta love what he is for the football team.
Come on. Oh, we have a
Injured guy.
but we have a Dolphins defender that's injured. I told you, man. Avery Moss is injured right now. I told you. Yeah, I agree.
We'll step out for a moment.
Performance.
Our defense is getting so battered, dude, and we're not even halfway through the season yet. We haven't even played half of our games yet, and our defense is so battered and so bruised and so beat up and so injured because of how much they've already had to be on the field in games. But also, it's not just that, though. Let's also keep in mind that Brian Flores works these guys insanely hard during practice. Like, he literally just he works them to fucking death almost in fucking practice. This dude is, any and all reports that I've seen about how Brian Flores runs his practices is he's like a fucking drill instructor that just does not ever let up. So that plays into it as well.
We have rehydrated egg on our face.
We need to make sure that we keep this shit in 100% full context. All relevant factors need to be taken into consideration. All right, I'm gonna schmirk a quick bow while we're on this injury timeout. So that Avery Moss. That's one of our defensive linemen, a defensive tackle.
Meats with an extra meat. Meat extra sauce. Vegetarian. Buffalo chicken. Nice. Mixed nuts. And a cheese. So you guys like having a house party or something?
When it's your own slice of heaven, that's when the house becomes called Rocket Mortgage. Push button, get mortgage.
Oh my God.
Introducing a razor that works differently. The Gillette Skin Guard has a guard between the blades that helps protect skin. The Gillette Skin
Yep.
Here's Avery Moss going into.
All right, so Avery Moss is going on into the fucking medical tent.
Victim of his own player, Rashad Jones, helmet-to-helmet contact, and he was really slow walking off the football field.
Well, and there it goes. The Redskins score another touchdown, 14-3. So here we go. Our defense is starting to get gashed, like I said. Huge play. Huge play. I told you, bro. I told you. I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all from the beginning. And here it goes. Now 14-3. My prediction for this game is that we were going to go, or that my score prediction was a 22-9 Washington Redskin victory. It is now 14-3 with 9:42 left in the third quarter. It's 13-3, and extra point is good, so it is now 14-3.
Hopkins is through, and the Redskins have widened the lead to 14-3. And there's another souvenir.
I told y'all, man. I told y'all. I've been saying it from the beginning. And see, so we're making a bad Redskins team look really good. This Redskins team is looking, quite good. But I did say in my preview video, man, that Case Keenum is, clearly out of all the games that they've played so far, Case Keenum is definitely the quarterback that gives them the best chance to win. But going forward in this game, be on the lookout, because we can expect that our defense is gonna start getting gashed more and more as the game goes on. And honestly, at this point, it is possible that it could turn out even worse. If this offense doesn't get anything going, we could end up potentially getting blown out. I don't think so, and I didn't think so coming into this game, but right now at this point, because there's still an entire fourth quarter left to go, there's still 9 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game. The only reason why we even have the 3 points is because we got helped out by Redskins penalties on the last drive. They have 4 official sacks and an interception on Rosen already. I mean, this is devolving really fast.
So join the NFL and your favorite players to help make a crucial catch by taking the defender today.
And not to mention, we just lost Avery Moss, so our defense just got even weaker. Nope. Incomplete pass on first down.
Well covered on the play by Quentin Dunbar's had a strong game.
Well, this is not the situation that the Dolphins want to be in, down early in the second half and having to rely on Josh Rosen to pull him back home the football.
Yep, and see, also, we should just forfeit the season. Oh, good God. That's embarrassment beyond embarrassment. But as I said, though, I predicted correctly that they have shut down our run game. We are now pretty much one-dimensional. They just tried to run again, but nope. There is a flag, though, behind the line of scrimmage. It could be a holding penalty on us.
Tim Settle blew up that play.
Yep. It's a holding call on us. There we go. So not only did we have no gain on that run play, but then we also got a holding penalty. So now 10 yards back on Evan Boehm, 10 yards back. I'm telling you, man, it's devolving quickly. It's devolving really quick. It's devolving really, really fast, and it's going to start getting worse. Look, guys, there's a potential we could actually get blown out by the Redskins at this point. There is potential for it. It's 2nd and 20 now. But they have completely shut down our run game. We are now one-dimensional, and they are teeing off on him. Drake got like 3 yards, 4 yards. I think he got 4 yards. So it's now Greer's getting the O-line together in his mind. He's calling it the Maginot line. He got it from the French. Is there a mercy rule? Yeah, the mercy rule is that the other team starts taking their starters out. Texan lineman down, don't know who. Hopefully it's not Tunsil. I want Tunsil to have a good career. I wanted him to have a good career with the Dolphins, with his stupid fucking front office. It's 3rd and 16. And it's picked off again. Rosen just got picked again. That's number 2. I told y'all, bruh. I told y'all. I mean, look, see, now it's getting to the point, though, where I'm going to have to start laughing because otherwise it's going to be crying. I told you, bruh. And look, they're going to score on this drive, too, because they're already deep into our territory. At a minimum, it's going to be 17-3 right now. At a minimum. Oh. Fuck, man.
So the Redskins with their second takeaway of the game.
I told you also, too, I predicted that the Redskins were going to win the turnover battle. Flores will be hitting that performance mark for his bonus. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, based off of what Stephen Ross wanted, he actually might. This is what Stephen Ross wanted. He wanted us to be as bad as possible so we can get that number 1 pick. Well, you got what you wanted, so Brian Flores actually might get a bonus for performance.
And even at 34
I mean, that would.
years old,
Oh, and we have another Dolphin injured. This time.
another injured Dolphin here. I think it's Avery Moss again.
No, it's Avery Moss again.
And he's checking that ankle.
Well, I'm surprised to see him back on the field so quickly after the head injury, but this is something different now, this ankle.
So Avery Moss came off the field the first time because of a potential head injury. He went back on the field because I guess apparently he cleared, protocols and stuff. But now he's got an ankle injury. I told y'all this defense is getting so banged up. I told y'all. Like, everything that I've been saying since the very beginning of all of this shit is coming true. I have predicted this shit fucking pretty damn accurately to this point, and it's continuing to play out. Like, and look, keeping it real, dude, I wish I was so wrong. Like, I wish I was not right about this shit, bro. Tackle Titus Howard. Oh, that sucks, though. Titus Howard, what is the injury? What is his injury? Is it serious or is it something minor? That's their right tackle, Titus Howard. He's pretty damn good. With him and Tunsil, those are really good bookends. That would suck if they lose him for the rest of the game. That would suck even more, though, if they lose him for any extended period of time.
No one's actually keeping score. Do it for the cheaters.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Well, let's see if the defense can at least hold him to a field goal.
Made with flame grilled beef, melted American cheese, crispy bacon, and crowned with our warm pretzel bun. Get your hands on the Pretzel Bacon King today, only at Burger King.
It's that special time of year again.
It's iPhone season, it's Sprint.
Switching it.
The new iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro with amazing all-new camera system.
Come on, man.
iPhone 11 for
$0 a month when you trade in your iPhone 7 or newer in any condition.
seriously any condition.
And with Sprint's 100% total
All right.
satisfaction guarantee.
It's fucking hella long break. Hella long commercial break for injury. Avery Moss is getting fucked up, bro. But I told y'all this shit was going to happen. And I'm telling you, dude, I think it's super likely that Bobby McCain ends the season on injured reserve. How much y'all want to make a bet that Bobby McCain ends the season on injured reserve because of his shoulder?
And by Sprint. Switch today.
Redskins. The ball second down. Close to the 30-yard line.
All right, it's 2nd and 6.
During the week that he worked on
2nd and 6, and they are on the 30-yard line pretty much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! First down. Down to the 20-yard line. Yeah, I mean, they're guaranteed 3 points at this point. But it's highly likely that they actually even get a touchdown. Dude, we might actually get blown out. We might get blown out by the Redskins. If they score a touchdown here, then we might get blown out by the Redskins. If they score a touchdown on this drive, bro, we might legitimately get fucking blown out by the Redskins. That's going to be fucking super embarrassing, bro. Come on, guys. Hold them.
Thanks, Carissa. Couple of comebacks today. Seen Houston come back to take the lead on Kansas City. Philadelphia making it close against Minnesota. First time in the red zone for the Redskins in the game. Touchdown passes that come from outside. Short pass is complete.
It's another first down, and god damn it, they're on the 3-yard line. Dude, I'm telling you, this defense is getting gashed, though, dude. They're so fucking tired, bro. So fucking tired.
Run through tackles, be that tough every down runner that he has been his entire career. And that his usage.
This is devolving super fast. I told y'all, man.
Why not use this guy to the best of his ability? And the Redskins are finding a way to do that now.
I fucking told you. Oh, and now cornerback Ken Webster is injured. I told y'all, man. Like, I fucking told y'all this shit was going to happen. And look at stupid Brian Flores standing there. You're a fucking idiot. I mean, this is just such a massive disaster. God damn it, dude. See, but this is why it's morally reprehensible, because they are getting guys fucking injured. And this is the part of it that pisses me off, man. They are getting these guys fucking hurt because of their stupid neglect and their irresponsibility and their terrible decisions. This is such fucking garbage, dude.
But they just don't have it to the same degree. As you can see what happens to Webster here. 31, he's right here. It's a lower leg injury of some sort. Hard to see.
He's got some kind of lower leg injury. Could be a knee.
Yeah, it's clearly Ginger walking off.
He's hurt. He's hurt pretty bad, though, it looks like. He's being super, super careful. He is walking off under his own power, so that is good. But he's super banged up for sure. Who knows? Maybe it could just be like you know when you hit your funny bone? I mean, it's 1st and goal on the 3-yard line, though. If they can't punch this in, then, I mean, good for us, but... and good on our defense, but they have 4 downs to punch this in. And, oh, they're like on the half-yard line. That was so close. I mean, I can't imagine they do not punch this in.
Off the line of scrimmage here and giving Adrian a chance to get to the second level.
Oh, barely. They barely kept him out. Yeah, McMillan had a nice stop there on Adrian Peterson that just saved the touchdown, but I mean they're not going to be able to keep this up though. 2nd and goal. Come on, guys. Hold tough. Oh, we got lucky because they fumbled the exchange.
Mechanism.
That's a lucky break.
You never expect him to drop a handoff. He's fortunate because I think he had a little bit of a lane there.
Yeah, dude, that definitely, if they didn't drop that, they definitely would have had a touchdown. Just a bad exchange. So it's now back to the 3-yard line, 3rd and goal. So we caught a lucky break there. But, I mean, it's still a guaranteed 3 if nothing else. Oh, nice. Bobby McCain with the good defensive play. Yeah, because the receiver had the ball, and that was a touchdown. But Bobby McCain with that bad shoulder and that bad hamstring making a nice play. Wrestled the ball out. Good for him.
It's a touchdown. I think he thinks he's in the end zone. He is unaware of Bobby McCain coming in and knocking that loose. Good play. Good stop by this Dolphins defense down here inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was – so let's be clear. That was a really, really good play by Bobby McCain. But that play should not have even happened, or it would not have happened if it wasn't for the bad quarterback running back exchange where Adrian Peterson, he gets the credit for that. So it'll be Adrian Peterson's fumble because he would have got a touchdown on that. But they're going to go for the field goal. That's going to be 17-3. And then so let's see what our offense does. And so 17-3, that means we're down by 14 points. So we are no longer covering the spread. And my definition of a mini blowout is losing by 15 to 24 points. So we are on the borderline of a mini blowout by the Washington Redskins. We are on the verge of, if we do not score, if we don't score, and then they do score, then it's officially mini blowout.
I'm your cat. Ever since you brought me home,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to score again, though, because our defense is.
Calculating your every move. You think this is love?
I mean, I don't know what you say about it. Like,
just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage,
and there's still plenty of time left in this game.
So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Come on, let's get back to it. I guess that means another bowl pack.
911, what's your emergency?
When you have lengthy commercials, smoke.
Here's your chance to win $25,000 each Thursday night when you play the Fox Sports TNS Super 60. Answer 6 questions correctly. Play for free, and you can win $25,000. Today's game is sponsored by Applebee's with pasta and grill combo starting at $9.99.
Come on, baby.
Brian Flores, rookie head coach.
All right, it is 17-3.
Coming off the bye week, he's looking for improved play.
It's going to be a long road, I think, for the Miami Dolphins and Brian Flores. He's bringing a new philosophy on both sides of the football. You wonder where the answers are going to be. They don't happen overnight, man. I know a lot of rookie head coaches.
There are no answers. They don't have any answers. This front office and this coaching staff is clueless, inept, and worse, corrupt.
Now's your chance to see what all the buzz is about. It's the live primetime spectacle that has millions of viewers on their feet every Friday night.
Oh, come on, offense. Can you do something? Titus Howard was carted off with a knee. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. That sucks. Well, that's unfortunate for the Texans. Come on, offense. Do something. And we get like 2 yards on that run.
And you could be wondering, down 14 points, why you turn around and hand the ball off? Why not just start chasing the football game, throwing it all over the place? I think they're still trying in the process. Chad O'Shea is really, I think, struggling.
Garbage! They got 3 yards. It's now 2nd and 7.
Early in the second quarter, even the delivery. Monte Parker hasn't shown a pitch. He hasn't even had a target yet.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Can y'all? Nah. I mean, like, I'm trying to fucking root for him. I'm trying to, but nope. Garbage. A loss of yardage. A loss of like 3 yards there.
Sweep screens, essentially a run. Trying to get the running back in space and just
Oh, no, that's probably not even a complete pass. Never mind. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 7. It was a screen pass, though, to Drake. It would have been a loss of like 3 yards if he caught it, but 3rd and 7. We are 1 for 9 on 3rd downs. 1 for 9. Jesus Christ. And Rosen got sacked. And there's a flag, too.
And you said it.
But that's probably on our offensive line. Sold their integrity for a few magic beans. Yep, holding on us. Penalty decline. That's another registered sack for the Washington Redskins and a massive loss for our offense. I told you, bruh. I told you. And this is derailment. Derailment. People don't want to believe the shit that I've been saying, bruh. Chiefs regain the lead. People didn't want to believe the shit I was saying. They want to fucking hate on me and shit on me. But once again, man, I'm unfortunately being proven right. God damn it. Jamal Wiltz did have a really good punt coverage tackle there, considering the fact that he's got a groin injury. So, I mean, hopefully he can stay healthy, bro, but everybody's getting massively fucking injured. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. If we, dude, seriously, if we get blown out, by the Redskins and then we continue to get injured the way we are, honestly, I'm going to start predicting just blowouts every week because, or at least a mini blowout every week because, I mean, this is only going to continue to get worse. We're not even halfway through the season yet. We already had our bye week. So it's not like later on in the season we're going to have our bye week and hopefully can get healthy for some kind of stretch. No, we're done with that. Bye week's gone. We're already this bad and getting worse every day. We're not getting any better. This team keeps getting worse. It's mostly because of injuries, but we're just getting worse every day.
42-yard line, and he is over 100 yards rushing for the game.
Adrian Peterson is now over 100 yards rushing. But it is 3rd and 4, so let's see if we can. And the Washington Redskins currently are 1 for 6 on 3rd downs. We are now 1 of 10 on 3rd downs, which is absolutely putrid. But we have held them on most of theirs, so let's see if we can keep them from converting this 3rd and 4. The defense looks a little confused and having a hard time getting set. They don't know what they're doing. And they convert. And it's a big play. Yep. The seams are coming apart, guys. Coming off the rails as I figured. And see, this is consistent. This is consistent with how the Dolphins have been. Flores said he won't be calling plays for the defense because he's going to need to fire that guy.
Third-year man out of Arkansas. They're dressing Hale Inches, who they signed just this last week, the end of last week. The fake inside. They swing it around to Paul Richardson.
No gain.
Inside the 40 by Ken Webster.
Here's a guy that I think everybody has.
Oh, Ken Webster is back on the field, though, and did just make a nice play. So that's good. But they are getting fucking banged up, bro. They're getting so fucking hurt. Anyway, 2nd and 10. It was no gain on 1st down.
We know what kind of speed he has. It showcased right there. But down the field, he hasn't been the guy I think they've expected yet.
We need to get a stop, bro. We can't let him score no more. Come on. Yeah, that was a bad throw from Keenum. He could have got that to his guy in a better position. There's a Redskin down. One of the Redskins offensive linemen was a little slow to get up.
Like steps on his tight end's ankle.
Looks like he just tweaked his ankle or something.
You're gonna make him go out of the football game for one snap here.
They're gonna pull him out for a snap to evaluate him.
We'll check him out while we go to Carissa Thompson for an update.
Thank you so much, Sam. Seattle, Cleveland, Russell Wilson buying time. Finds Deron Brown for the 6-yard score. Seahawks take the lead for the first time today.
Man, I mean, we need to hold them, dude. We need to stop them. I mean, but even if they score, if they get another field goal, then we have officially entered mini blowout.
It's Deron Christian Sr., second-year man out of Louisville, a third-round draft pick last year.
If they score a field goal, we have entered the realm of mini blowout. So we need to stop them. Nice. That was a good defensive play. There we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that was handled well by Jamal Wilkes.
I was just going to say, that you can say a lot about what's going on with this Dolphins football team. One thing you can't fault them on is if they're playing hard. These guys still play hard. There's not a lot.
So the commentary was just like, yeah, the one thing you can't say about this Dolphins team is that they're not playing hard. Good. I'm glad that the guys are playing hard. You know, I would expect that for the most part, although I wouldn't fault them if they, you know, didn't fully buy into this bullshit. But it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how hard they play. They have been systemically designed to be as bad as we see them. So it's no wonder they're as bad as we've seen.
You're a broker. What do you charge for online equity trades?
All right, well, we did manage to hold them. There's still an entire quarter of football to be played, so it's not over yet. But we did manage to hold them. I mean, let's see what our offense does. Excuse me. Let's see what our offense can do. They've done only terrible things to this point.
Are you getting commission-free trades and a satisfaction guarantee?
I think that was the end of the third quarter, though.
Heisman candidate Justin Fields is number 3 Ohio State against Northwestern. Coverage begins at 7:30 Eastern on a special night, Friday on FS.
So here, this is a tweet from Cameron Wolf. Josh Rosen is 1 of 7 for 12 yards and 2 interceptions on passes thrown more than 5 yards downfield today. A stat that says just as much about the O-line and wide receivers as the quarterback. Yes, that is absolutely true. It says just how bad this entire team is. But listen to that again. Josh Rosen is 1 of 7 for 12 yards and 2 interceptions on passes thrown more than 5 yards downfield. Like, I don't want to laugh at that, but literally if I don't laugh at that, then I'm going to fucking break out in tears because that is so comically bad that, like, what else can you do? The Dolphins have 55 passing yards on 30 attempts. Again, like, that is laughably bad, bro. Like, what can you do but laugh at that shit? Because if you don't laugh, dude, okay, so the stat line I just read there about Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen is 1 of 7 for 12 yards and 2 interceptions on passes thrown more than 5 yards downfield. And then somebody's response to that stat line was a GIF of Tua Tagovailoa. Dude, Tua is not going to solve that. God, people are so stupid that they think we're going to get Tua Tagovailoa and he's going to come in here and he's going to fucking turn this shit all around single-handedly. God, I'm so tired of people and their fucking idiocy, dude. Anyway, but I mean, it's just those stats are just insane, bro. 5 sacks for the fucking Redskins so far. They're kicking a 55-yard field goal right now. That's a long fucking field goal. And it's just a little bit wide right. Nice. Cool. Dolphins now have been outscored 91-0 in the second half so far this year. God damn, dude. This is just fucking.
Drifts off to the right. There's no wind factor here. He just pushed it.
And that ended a streak of 18 straight field goals on the road for Dustin Hopkins. Quarterback change.
Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick is in the game. They have pulled Josh Rosen, and now Ryan Fitzpatrick is in. Kenyon Drake had a nice little run there for 9 yards. Wow, so they have officially pulled Josh Rosen. Yeah, Tua will get fucking murdered, dude. That's the thing. And Tua actually has a bit of an injury history, and he's a smaller quarterback comparatively, right? So, dude, that's why I don't know why people think it's good. It would be a good idea to take Tua. Tua would get fucking obliterated, and then his career would get ended way too short, and then it would just be a complete fucking bust. Come on, Fitzy, you gonna have some magic and do some shit for us, or you gonna throw a pick six? Because it's Ryan Fitzpatrick is likely to either do something really good for you or really disastrous for you.
Back-to-back good runs by Kenyon Drake. We saw the balance that he has, and they really only used him as a third down.
Fuck me, dude. I mean, we're in a decent chance to get some points here, so let's see what we fucking do. I did say we were going to score a touchdown at some point, and then we were either going to miss the extra point or fail on a 2-point conversion. So let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Nice. Down to the 15-yard line, baby. Let's go. There we go. There we go. But, like, that's the best pass play that we've had all game, and it's fucking this late in the fucking game. Like, though, come on. But at least there's a little bit of fucking fight there. Come on. We're on the 15-yard line, baby. Let's go. Can we punch it in? Punch it. Punch it. Ah. Gesicki couldn't hold on.
He ran a really good route. This ball was delivered right on time. You just got to give a lot of credit here to Landon Collins. He's beat right there. Stay in the fight. Play through the hands.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that was just a really good defensive play by Landon Collins. Gesicki had it.
Not much you can do from the Gesicki's.
Although Fitzpatrick could have put that in a slightly better position where only Gesicki could have got it, but it's hard to nitpick it that much. Ah, we're down to the 6. It's like 3rd and 1.
Thank you, Sam. Drama no more in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins to Stephon Diggs for the 3rd time today. This one's 17-yard score.
Fuck, man. Come on. Let's get this score, baby. Let's go. I mean, at least you got to convert and get this first down there. We're 1 for 10 at this point. Come on, baby. All right, first down. So we're now 2 for 11 on first down. Fabulous.
From a defensive perspective, I can talk about that real quick. When you change quarterbacks, all of a sudden you're on your heels. You spend your entire week.
Come on, baby.
When Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in, it's going to look different. The mechanisms are going to be different with the different quarterback in the football game, and they just haven't adjusted yet. Ryan Fitzpatrick's taking advantage of it on this drive.
Come on, punch it in. Punch it in. First and goal. Let's go. Flag on the play. It was a drop pass, but it could be a defensive penalty.
Josh Norman, he's slow getting up.
Yeah, Tua, it's very likely that Tua doesn't even want to play here, but it's likely that defensive hold, nice. Half the distance to the goal. So let's see if we can capitalize, man. It's first and goal on like the 1 yard line. I mean, Trevor Lawrence might be the better quarterback or whatever, but I mean, he won't do anything either if they don't, you know, if they don't fix the rest of the team. We'll have a better line for Tua. We're not going to have a better line for Tua. It's ridiculous. Tua will get murdered if he comes to Miami. Just barely short of the fucking goal line. That's what they called on the field anyway. Could not punch it in, just barely. Oh, no, that's a good call. That was just barely. A Washington Redskins injury. Ryan Anderson, linebacker. All right, it's 2nd and goal, baby. Come on. I did say we were going to score a touchdown at some point, but I did say that we were going to miss on the extra point or miss on a 2-point conversion. So it'd be interesting to see if we get the touchdown and go for a 2-point.
See his knee get buckled up. He went to the ground. He's able to walk off the field. Now, hopefully he's okay, but you're right. He has had a really good game so far. His one sack got called back, helmet-to-helmet hit, and they're not on offense, but he is also their fullback.
Dolphins have Isaiah Princeton, number 72, a tackle who is now eligible as a tight end.
Come on, baby. Yeah, touchdown. There it is. Hell yeah, baby. Our first points of the second half all season long. All season long. All right, so that's good. Well, we have prevented ourselves from entering mini blowout status for at least a little bit longer.
Barely tell if he got over it. Obviously, his head is.
All scoring place.
Wow, dude, you're a fucking retard, bro. You take a metaphorical phrase and whatever, dude, you're retarded. Anyway. No, he doesn't want to come here wouldn't want to come here because he doesn't want to come to a garbage team that makes their philosophy lose. Who the fuck wants to go to a team where the philosophy is lose? That's retarded. Yeah, and they're going to misuse it. You're a fucking idiot if you think that they're going to fucking handle that correctly. You're an idiot if you think Steven Ross can make the right decisions for a team. You're an idiot if you think Chris Greer is going to be the one to adequately lead the way when he's part of the fucking front office and scouting department for the past 20 years that has put us into perpetual mediocrity. Like, fucking, you're retarded. You're fucking stupid as fuck. Yeah, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're an idiot. You're retarded. How many other ways can I say it for you?
Dominoes are only $5.99 each when you carry out. That's why we had to bring in the big gun.
Honestly, Thomas, instead of one of my biggest criticisms, though, for Adam Gase is that he should not have gone with the dude that he was familiar with in Jay Cutler. He should have gone with what would have been the unpopular thing. But he should have taken Colin Kaepernick in 2017. If he would have brought Colin Kaepernick in 2017, we would have had a much better season. And things would have been so much different. But I mean, it might not have made a huge difference overall, just because of the fact that we had so many other things go wrong that year. But Colin Kaepernick is far better a quarterback than Jay Cutler, and we did still win a few games, a handful of games in the 2017 season. And with Colin Kaepernick, we definitely could have won more. But, it would have been super unpopular. The entire NFL has literally blackballed Colin Kaepernick. So no team was ever going to pick him up. They still haven't picked him up. And then, of course, you know, the fan base, a lot of them would not have liked that and blah, blah, blah. It would have been a bad PR move, which I think is absolutely stupid. But that would have given the 2017 Dolphins a legitimate chance to overcome all of the adversity that they had faced. But, you know, he went with Jay Cutler. And so that's definitely one of my biggest criticisms of Gase. But I mean, you know how I feel about that. I mean, it's stupid the way that they handled that. Totally stupid the way that they handled that. Stephen Ross once again proved that he is an inept, incapable owner and cannot make a sound football decision. Oh, onside kick. Oh, flag on the play, and I think we got it though, but there is a flag. I think we did manage to get it after it got fumbled around a little bit. But there is a flag. Greer will make a career going to teams who want to tank. Wow, that is the second time now. That is the second time. Both times that we had an onside kick this year, we got the recovery, but it gets called back because we're offsides. 2 times. We've had 2 onside kicks. We've recovered them both, and they've both been called back because of being offsides. God damn. But see, that exactly though. But see, the thing is, that is a mistake that you can point to and say, that is a mistake made because this team is really young, because they're really inexperienced. And yes, I will absolutely agree with that statement. But why is this team really young and inexperienced? Because this fucking front office and coaching staff are not only inept and fucking stupid and incapable of making sound football decisions and only make disastrous football decisions, but they completely systemically, throughout this, because of their fucking, I want to use corruption, the word corruption, but it's not exactly the right word. I'm trying to figure out what exactly the right word is. Like accepting the process of tanking, accepting that you have to be like historically bad to get good. That's a stupid philosophy to have. Ross would have allowed it if Cap would stand on his head during the national anthem. Nah, I don't think any team, because they are too entrenched in their racism and they're too entrenched in their capitalism and want to make it's all about money. That's all they care about is their fucking money. That's why until not even just Dolphins fans, and this is taking for a second, this is taking it outside the Dolphins and what's going on with us, but just in general, that's why until the fans of the NFL start like really protesting against the bullshit way that the fucking NFL runs their business. I mean, because they have proven time and time again that the NFL does not really give a shit about player safety. They don't care about the quality of the game. All they care about is lining their pockets with more and more billions of dollars. That's it. All right, and so now we actually kick the ball off. So we recovered that onside kick, but once again, all right, so let's see if this defense can hold them. Come on, baby. Come on, D. You guys are not out of this game yet. You still got 10 minutes and 49 seconds left. You got 3 timeouts. You're only down by a score. If this defense can fucking hold them, I know that they are fucking winded, they are bruised, they are battered, but god damn it, man, come on. Ah! Whew. I mean, that was a big play if it wasn't for the fact the receiver just dropped the pass. So we got lucky on that one. We got super lucky on that one. He was wide open. That was going to be a massive play. Yeah, he started trying to run before he actually caught the ball. Rather punish them physically than teach good football, and poorly coached. Yeah, absolutely. But again, that's why I said the part about this that pisses me off is that they are getting these guys hurt for nothing. They're getting these guys hurt for absolutely nothing. Come on. All right, it's like a 3 or 4 yard gain on the ground on second down. Let's see if we can hold them. Come on. Stop them from converting. Make them punt. Come on, baby. Yeah, I mean, Roger Goodell's a fucking – we don't need to talk about him. Come on, baby. Let's get this stop. Come on. It's a 3rd and 6, baby. Let's go. They're 2 for 8. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We're bringing a blitz. And nice. There we go, baby. Come on.
They get the ball back now to Ryan Fitzpatrick. This ball is just a little bit too tall out of reach. Very far out of reach. A Trey Flint. 4-3 now.
All right, so let's see fucking what Ryan Fitzpatrick in this offense can do. Can he make a little bit of that magic, or like I said, either he's going to create some magic. I mean, I guess there's really 3 options. Either he creates some magic and like makes this interesting and competitive, or he's just kind of like average and bland and doesn't really do anything, and we just keep going as we've been going. Or he's a complete disaster. Although generally speaking, it's usually one or the other. It's usually one of the other extremes. Either he's really good or he's really fucking terrible. Come on, baby. Let's make this competitive, damn it. Let's see if you can score more. I mean, they already did score more points than I said in my preview, but only by 1. Although, to be fair to me, my initial prediction was going to be we score 10 points. But let's see if they can actually score more than that for once. Even if they just get a field goal and score fucking 13 points and make it a season high, that'd be awesome. Nice, come on. Yeah, baby. A big play to Preston Williams. Come on.
Josh Norman's out here playing really, really soft coverage, looking into the backfield, and Ryan Fitzpatrick's just
come on.
Stay on top. He's just going to throw it behind you. Great adjustment by Preston Williams. A great decision by Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that's what you get from a veteran guy.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, though, too, let's be real. The Washington defense is getting a bit tired as well. They haven't been getting as much pressure as the game goes on. But that's because it has been a pretty defensive-heavy game overall, and the defenses have been on the field the most. All right, that was like maybe a 1 yard gain, so it's now like 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10, depending 2nd and 10. So they spotted it as no gain.
Right now, he's going to probably learn more by watching Ryan Fitzpatrick come out and direct this offense.
Come on, baby.
Specifically, still a long way to go. Josh Rosen does.
Come on, offense. Come on. That's like a 4 yard gain. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, maybe. 3rd and 6. Let's see if they can convert this. Come on, baby. At least get the first down. Pick it up. Come on, baby. Pick it up. Pick it up. Come on. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Offense, offense. Ah! Ah! God damn it. Incomplete. And so we're going to punt. Unless they keep the offense on the field and go for it. But probably not. I imagine they're probably going to punt.
He just throws him to the ground. Right? Fitzpatrick is looking at him. You're going to get up and throw it. And you have that.
Nah, I wouldn't call that. They're talking about if Gesicki should have had or if there should have been a defensive penalty. Nah, Gesicki ran right into the defender and fell to the ground. I'm keeping it real. Gesicki, when you watch it on the replay, the defender stood in one spot the entire time. He didn't even move. He didn't move his hands. He didn't push him or anything. He just stood there and Gesicki ran into him. So it's a good no call. You gotta be objective and unbiased. All right. Well, let's see how this goes, man. Let's see if our defense can hold tough for another series. Come on, boys. Just stop them from scoring again.
This is happening in 13 stadiums all across the country. Now, Verizon 5G can do this for the NFL. Imagine what it can do for you.
Come on, baby. Baby, what are you doing?
We used to love going out with Julia and Mike, but since we bought the new house,
Which menu am I looking at here?
Start with Topaz. Oh, it's topless. Get out of town. It's like eating dinner with your parents. Sandra, are you in school? Yes, I'm in art school. Oh, wow. So have you thought about how you're going to make money? At least we're learning some new things.
We bundled our home and auto with Progressive.
Hell no, I'd smack them motherfuckers, bro.
We got a wobbler.
Progressive can't protect you on becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That's the extra menu. At Chipotle, we now have carne asada. Cumin, the coriander, mix it in with that fresh lime juice.
Ah, come on, baby.
Those flavors.
Let's see if they can make this a bit more competitive.
It's tender when you're eating it. It's tender. It's bomb steak.
Marino was a first-round pick. 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Elway being the first, and Marino and his bad knees the last.
It's fast, it saves me money, and it boosts my credit score.
Boost your credit scores instantly with Experian Boost. Free only at Experian.com/boost.
The proud son of an immigrant father, John Hernandez found his own path through a field of smoke. John found his fighting spirit in one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, a job few are willing to do. Modelo, food for those with a fighting spirit.
TV's #1 show reveals a giant clue.
I think I know who someone is. Yeah.
Masks might not be the only thing coming off.
If that's Dennis Rodman, I will shave my head.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday on Fox, and catch up anytime on Fox Now or Hulu. The champ is here. The champ is
Yep.
here.
Yeah, see, Marino's an example of a first-round quarterback that was a successful quarterback. But far too many of them are either busts or just average or backups or whatever. Come on, baby.
I would gander that he is very involved in play calling still.
Come on, offense. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. We just fucking... God damn it. I forgot we just punted the ball. Ah! Solid defensive play, though. Kept him to like 2 yards on that run.
Rashad Jones, who was nursing an injury most of the week, didn't practice all that much.
Rashad Jones with some good run support there.
Most of his career in Minnesota, he always had a lead back. He likes to have that yardage, that space to make a decision right after he gets the football.
Come on, D. Let's get a stop. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Ah.
They're sprinkling again, pressing. This is a really nice hit. Bad pass.
It's like 3rd and 2 now.
Haphazardly floating this ball. Watch these go-go gadget arms. They'll get this thing.
Go gadget arms. Come on, D. Stop them. 3rd and 3. Only PSU fans remember Blackledge. I don't know who that is. Come on, D. Get a stop. Get a stop. 3rd and 3, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, get him. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, Case Keenum was really foolish on that play. I don't know why. He was trying to make something out of nothing, but for no reason. That was super dangerous. He almost took an unnecessary sack, like right by the goal line. Almost threw a fucking interception just now. That could have potentially been a fucking pick 6 if caught cleanly.
For the 5th time in the game.
All right, so that's good. We did make him punt. Come on. And nice return. Come on, baby. I'll say hi to you, but I'm sorry, I will not say your name. Come on, baby. Let's see if this offense can put something together and make this a show, actually. Let's go.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, they got it on defense with 2 successive 3-and-out drives, and now they're in great position.
Come on, Fitz. Don't fuck this up.
Once of 43 yards, the return was 19, and the Dolphins start from the Washington.
We have great field position. We're already close to field goal range. Do not fuck this up. Come on. Do something with this. Come on. Nope. God damn it. At best, it's going to be no gain.
Sweat made the tackle. Ryan Fitzpatrick's longest stint with one.
Oh, we gained a yard officially.
Oh, he is, to me, one of
so
the
2nd and 9.
players I've ever been around. He was in Tampa a couple of years ago. Last year, he started the season on fire. It's magic.
Come on, baby. Let's get some offense, man. Jesus Christ. Come on. He's going deep. Super deep. Pretty much just thrown away. So now it's 3rd and 9. So in a hypothetical situation where Ryan Fitzpatrick actually could bring us back, and let's say we were able to win because Ryan Fitzpatrick brought us back or whatever. I don't think it's likely, but if it happened, do you think that they would have another? I mean, there would certainly be plenty of questions because, Flores did say that Rosen is going to be the starter for the rest. Oh, fumble! Recover, but massive loss of yardage.
Kilgore just rolled it back to him. Lucky that this ended up in Kenyon Drake's hands, and it's hard to win football games when you're inflicting these wounds on yourself.
God damn it, dude. That put us out of field goal range, I think.
This away, and good job, really.
Yeah, fucking punting now.
All those Redskins barreling in on.
We were lucky just to get that shit back. Nice. Good punt, though. Downed it at the 1. So here's a good opportunity, man. Here's an opportunity for the defense to make a good stand.
All these new Australian League punters.
Come on, baby. If the defense ideally you'd want to see him get like a fucking a safety. Get the ball back.
This looks like your pitching wedge, doesn't it? Check.
Just rolling right onto the green.
Exactly. You still play with a lot of balls, don't you?
Come on, baby.
Well, they're in a great position now. Dolphins defense. 2 back-to-back stops. they could keep them down here, puts the offense in a very good position if they're able to get the football.
Come on, D.
They need to step up all year. This is their best opportunity now.
Redskins have 6 offensive linemen in. Ron Christian Sr. is on the line. As a tight end that goes straight ahead, and nothing there for Adrian Peterson.
No gain.
Got out of the end zone. That was the key. Rashad Jones
Barely got out of the end zone, though. Come on, man.
To get out of the end zone. Look at the push up front. Look at all those Dolphins at or near the goal line. Just stuffs his head, and the full ball has to get out of the end zone, and it does. They're right back to the same position on the 1-yard line, maybe just inside the 1-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Come on, guys.
Though it's a small crowd, it's gotten loud.
Fins up. Yeah, come on, baby. Defense. Oh, he's going deep. Oh, I fucking got it. God damn it. Fuck, man. That was a beautiful play by the Redskins. Yeah, the receiver that just caught the pass, he made up for the fucking dropped pass that he fucking dropped earlier that could have been a fucking touchdown or whatever. John Elway 1, Todd Blackledge 7, Jim Kelly. Jesus.
32-yard completion.
Fins up, baby. Come on. Come on, D. Don't let him score again. Man, that was a good run, though, on first down. That was like 6 or 7 yards. Ah, man, I think they're going to score again.
Down inside the 1-yard line, all you needed was a stop.
Come on.
Really give credit to Kevin O'Connell, the offensive coordinator for the Redskins, calling that play. There is ripe for disaster there. You put your quarterback deep into the end zone with a defense that's really trying to get after you, and then make that throw is very tough decision, but a very well-executed operation by the quarterback in McLaurin.
Peterson is rushed for 110 yards.
Ah, come on, baby. Come on. Let's get a stop. 2nd and 4. Ah! Fuck, another first down. God damn it. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. You fucking had it. I mean, not necessarily the win, but they had to stop, man. Oh, they just had to stop him down by the goal line. McLaurin. This McLaurin kid. He's caught their 2 touchdowns, and he just had the big play right then to fucking take him out of the end zone.
Makes it a 7-point football game. And now the Dolphins defense is in need of a stop, and the Redskins looking for their first victory of the season.
Come on! 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. It's 17-10 right now. But the Redskins are on the march. If they score a touchdown, this game ends up being 23-10. I was essentially right about the score prediction. It was decent. It was like 3 or 4 yards. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. We got to stop them. They still got plenty of time. They still got 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning, so they don't need to rush at all. So they can just wear our defense out on this last drive and take as long as they want. And they can assure, honestly, they can really assure themselves the victory if they just run the clock out.
Case Keenum, this is one happy guy. Not only is he starting at quarterback, but he and his wife are expecting.
It's 2nd and 7. Come on, boys. I know you guys are tired, but let's get a stop. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. Get a stop, get a stop, get a stop. Okay, it's like a gain of 3 yards, so it's like 3rd and 4. Come on, boys.
I don't think Rondé was in consideration We were tied for 11. Well, they need to get a first down here, Sam.
Come on, 3rd and 5. Stop them, baby. Stop them. Come on. We are 2 out of 13 attempts on 3rd down. They're 2 for 10 right now, but still, we're 2 for 13 on 3rd downs. Oh my God! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Nice. There was a miscommunication, so it's a fucking incomplete pass.
To the boundary here. Here's Richard. He's just going to run like a little inside fade, just not anywhere near on the same page. Most importantly, it stops the clock for Miami.
Thank you. Come on. Although that was obviously their mistake, not ours, or not our good play, but I'll take it. It's a stop. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. That's all right. Great. I'm glad you think so. I hope you stay and continue watching so you can continue to be triggered by how annoying I am to you.
Got hit here.
Please stay and continue to be annoyed.
I had a flag on that.
Yeah, we totally just got away with a penalty. Come on, offense. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You got 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fuck this up, Fitzpatrick. 2-minute warning. 1:58 left. And it was an incomplete pass on 1st down.
T-Mobile's network connects baseball fans across the league. But now we're going even farther. Our newest, most powerful signal is here.
Come on.
Connect. Introducing the T-Mobile 600 megahertz signal. No signal reaches farther or is more reliable. And it's built by...
You also use the wrong your. It's YOU''RE, by the way. So allow me to also correct your bad English.
They give us excellent customer service.
Oh, come on, dude.
USA took care of for car rental.
I need to see some Fitzmagic and no Fitztragic. I want to see no Fitztragic, no mistakes. This motherfucker's likely to throw a fucking pick 6 right now.
We're the Rivera family. We are the Kirby family, and we are USA members for life.
Get your auto insurance quote today.
I mean, he could have done it on that last play, honestly. Did you see the way that he went to throw that ball to Kenyon Drake? He threw it and like cowered at the same time. That shit was crazy. That shit could have been a pick 6 right there. Come on. Yeah, you know, I'm glad that fucking stupid idiots sit in here and get annoyed by me. I love that you guys continue to stay in here and watch my stream and be triggered by me. I love it. So thank you and welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. Like if it, you know, whatever it is, man, whatever it is that keeps you here, even though you're annoyed by me, I love it. I love the fact that you get triggered by me. Thank you. And I also love that your stupidity just reigns through. It's fabulous.
Back in South Florida, just under 2 minutes to go. Dolphins have 1 timeout remaining. 2nd and 10.
Come on, baby. 2nd and 10. Let's go. On our own 25-yard line. Oh, nice, Gesicki. That's the way to hang on, baby. Yeah. That's what we fucking brought you in here for. That's what I'm talking about. A gain of 30. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Gesicki. Oh. Oh, out of bounds, incomplete.
Confidence in Fitzpatrick to throw this ball. But more importantly, what about this grab? This is
Yeah, baby. That was a beautiful catch by Gesicki.
still comes down with a clean catch. That is just gorgeous. That is a gorgeous reception by Gesicki.
That's what we brought you here for, baby. That's why Adam Gase drafted you. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that dude's name, but makes the same mistake as Cammy. Yeah, let's get in the end zone. Fuck, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's make this interesting. Come on, baby. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Let's go. Let's get this fucking, at least get the first down. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Come on, baby. Come on. That was a weird little run by Fitzpatrick, but okay, it got the first down. It was just weird because at the end, the way he kind of shook himself. He went to juke the defender and kind of juked himself into the ground. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. All right, another first down to the 21. Come on. Both defenses are tired. I mean, that's for sure. Come on, baby. 26 seconds. And we just used our final timeout. We got 26 seconds left on the 21-yard line. It's fun not being monetized. Nah, man, yeah. Nah, I hope one day I can grow this shit large enough to to monetize and stuff. But if I am, I'm gonna do it because I speak the fucking truth. No matter how many fucking dumbass fucking people's feelings get hurt. I'm gonna speak the fucking truth no matter fucking what. Facts and data and context. That's what I care about. Come on, baby. Score, baby. Let's go. Come on. Oh. Preston. Nice. Another first down to the 10, I think. Come on. Clock's ticking. They spike it. 10 seconds. Here we go, baby. We got a game.
Yeah, in this situation, getting the first down is insignificant. Clock is your friend. He probably should have spun the other way. He makes the catch, and then he spins.
Come on.
Inside. He spins outside. He could step out of bounds and save his team a down here, but he was trying to get the first down. He'll learn from.
Come on, baby.
Either way, still got 10 seconds here. Look for a shot at the end zone.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And if they get this, what are they going to do? Are they going to go for tie, push it into OT, or are they going to go for the fucking 2-point? Yes! Parker, yeah, baby! All right, baby, 17-16. That's a fucking season high on points, which is in and of itself pretty dismal to celebrate. 16 points is a season high, and this is the weakest team that we've played. So, I mean, it's not like we can't, and it is like, okay, Ryan Fitzpatrick is coming in with some Fitzmagic right now. I love it. But we can't give him too much credit, man. I mean, fucking, we've been a fucking disaster almost all game. Give them credit, though. They are coming back. They're playing well right now. 2-point attempt. Come on, man. This is it. This is the game. This is the game. The Redskins are probably going to take a timeout. And they did. The Redskins take a timeout. Ah, come on, baby.
What must Washington be feeling right now?
Fuck.
Control this game most of the day.
I mean,
They bring in Fitzpatrick.
if we go for a 2-point conversion, it's game either way. Because if we get it, we win. And that would be the fucking shit. And I would be so happy to be able to say that we won. Even though it wouldn't really mean that much because, again, it's against a weak Washington team. But it'd be a win, and I would fucking love that because I'm not one of the jackasses that wants us to lose every fucking game. Texans won? Nice. Yes. Oh, fuck! Yep, well, see? Well, there you go. But see, the reason why that happened, though, right? The reason why it even came down to that play, and then even the reason why that play unfolded is because this team is designed to be as bad as possible. They're super young, super inexperienced. They don't have proven production. You know, there are no leaders on this team. So all the reasons I've said before, you know,
And Washington's going to get their first one of the year.
and there it is.
What an exciting game it turned out to be.
Two teams battling for that first win.
So, yes, they do get some credit.
Seconds remaining.
They do get some credit for, you know, coming back and fighting for sure. They definitely get some credit for fighting. There were some good plays in this game, but and I was a little off, obviously, in my prediction, but I was off in a good way. I was definitely off in a good way. They didn't score as much as I said that they would, and we scored more than I said that we would. So that's off in a positive note.
Another timeout used by Washington.
But the inevitable end result, though.
As the interim head coach from Jay Gruden, he pushed his team in practice. They got off to a good start. They did a lot of the things that he wanted to do, especially run the football.
Well, without a doubt, the emphasis on running the football paid dividends for them today. Adrian Peterson, 118 yards rushing, 5 yards a carry. I mean, that's a winning offense in my mind. Case Keenum did just enough.
Well,
Terry McLaughlin, had a fantastic.
So I was a little off. Like I said, another onside kick. They got it. That's the end of the game. So, like I said, I was a little off in my score prediction. You know, I said it was going to end up being 22-9. But again, a positive development and as far as the end score goes, right? So, the end score was better than what I expected, right? I thought it was going to be 22-9. The score ended up being better than what I had hoped. It ended up being 17-16. But as I knew, it was a defensive heavy game, as I figured it would be. It was a pretty low scoring game, as I figured it would be. And of course, they fucked up the 2 points. They fucked up the 2-point conversion, so we lose 17-16. And then the inevitable is we lose again. So there is another bright side, though. I mean, we're still this is a really weird and awkward bright side, but because we're still on pace to be the worst team that ever existed on both offense and defense. We are still fast on pace to be the worst team that ever existed on both offense and defense simultaneously. However, with this performance is kind of like a net neutral, right? Because our point differential is, you know, or so we've given up 163 points. So now our point differential stays about the same because it got worse by 1 point, right? So our point differential was what, 137, I think it was. So it'd be like 138. So it's kind of like a net neutral in that regard, but we're still fast on pace to fucking, be the worst team that ever existed. So it's not really that much of a benefit in that regard, but yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Dolphins fans too, because we have to be subjected to this nonsense. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. And the Redskins, the Redskins definitely had a very strong defensive day. They had 5 registered sacks, but they did have more than that. They were harassing Josh Rosen all day. Josh Rosen's stat line is garbage. We were terrible in our run game, as I predicted. Next year's going to be bad too, man. I'm telling you, this rebuild, quote unquote rebuild, is going to be a multi-year thing because of how deep in the hole they decided to take it. But anyway, I mean, so it was pretty much as I expected. The only major difference, Josh Rosen threw 2 picks. The only real difference in this game from how I predicted it is 2 things. One, the score is a bit different. Again, different in a positive way. They scored less points than I thought they were. We scored more. So that's a positive. But the other difference is I expected Josh Rosen to play out the entire game based off of the fact that Brian Flores made the declarative statement that Josh Rosen is definitively our quarterback for the rest of the way. And so there will be an interesting question. Are they going to flip-flop again with the way that Ryan Fitzpatrick brought us back and actually gave us a chance to win this game, right? Because I didn't think Fitzpatrick was going to come in, and to his credit, he rose to the occasion as opposed to, fall apart in those moments. And he can go one of either 2 ways. He rose to the occasion, but again, it was also against a bad Redskins team. Had to go for 2 before somebody got lucky in overtime. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that we were destined to fail this, and it's by design, man. This front office, this coaching staff, and this ownership, this is what they wanted. Been a fan since I was 3. It's insane. I'm from New England too, which makes it worse. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I mean, I was born in Syracuse, New York, and most of my family still lives up there. But I didn't live there really. I didn't grow up there. So I'm not I don't really know what it's like to grow up or live in New York like that as a Dolphins fan. I did live there for a little while in a small town in New York. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in Virginia and stuff like that, but I'm a Dolphins fan. I have been for 20 years or whatever now at this point. And I mean, this shit sucks. Well, that's because, look, for whatever Fitzpatrick is, I mean, I do believe the dude is a competitor and he does like to go out there and compete. He's mediocre at best because he has really, really good games and then super terrible games. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But this is what Stephen Ross wanted, and this is what his front office and his coaching staff sold out to give him. And so now this is what we have to deal with, and it's going to be a multi-year thing. I mean, again, I personally believe that it's not even going to end up being successful. I mean, again, another thing that people don't talk about, there's a high probability that after the 2020 season, so after next year, There could be a lockout in the NFL. If the NFLPA and the NFL do not come to an adequate agreement, then there could be a player strike, and we might not even have football at all in the 2021 season. So what happens to this whole rebuild if that happens, right? So we just get delayed for however long, right? The rebuild gets put on hold and things, get stagnant for however long because of that. I mean, come on. There's just so many data points that you can bring up, so many reasons why this is going to be a massive, utter failure, both in the short term and in the long term, that it's just, again, it's mind-boggling to me, and anybody who supports it is foolish and stupid, and it's nonsensical, because it just, I mean, again, look at the Browns actually had a good day today, if I'm not mistaken, and I think that they won, which would put them, I believe, at 3-3, or three wins, three losses, 3-3 for the season. If they won, I think they did win, and they had a pretty good game from what I know. I was loosely following it, but if that's the case, that's the best example that we have in the NFL. Because remember, the vast majority of examples that people use in the media when they're talking about teams that tank, they're talking about teams that are from the NBA and from baseball. Two very different sports, right? Why? The drafts are designed totally different. Both of those games have far more games over the course of an entire season, right? The rules are totally different. Football is a far more violent sport, right? So there's all these different aspects to it. In basketball and in baseball, you can actually get one player that can change your entire team, especially basketball, right? But in football, it's not like that. And so all these examples that they use of teams that have done it and have been successful are teams from other sports. Now, there are examples of teams in other sports who have tanked and failed miserably at it. There are examples of teams in baseball and basketball where they have been successful, but vastly different sports again. So we're clear on that. In football, you don't really have any major examples of teams that have like full-on tanked. Someone in some article used an example of a Cowboys team that supposedly tanked. And when they described what their tanking philosophy was, their tanking philosophy was supposedly that they traded back in the draft to accrue more picks. There was no roster purge, no massive purge of coaching staff, none of that. All they did was trade back in the draft from whatever the position they were picking at to accrue more picks. That's it. That is not tanking. That is smart resource management and building of your franchise, right? But so the only examples that you have, and the primary example that they use for football, is the Browns. So if they're 3-3 right now, that's only 500. And at a bare minimum, they are still multiple years away from getting to the point where they are consistently achieving success. They still haven't actually gotten to the point where they've quote unquote achieved success, at least to the level of have a winning season and making it to the postseason, right? So, and again, out of all the teams that have gone with 15 losses or more in a single season, on average, it takes 3.5 years for them just to make it to the postseason, 7.5 years to win in the postseason. So the Browns are multiple years away from not just achieving success, but achieving sustained success. And that's really what you want. And that's how you show whether or not you build a franchise correctly. Let's read some of this real quick. Carrier Dome, remember seeing Joe Morris run all over Major Harris and the Mountaineers there? I don't. Not vividly anyway. Replacement players are right up Griselli. Why, Flores? Please don't say I'm press conference about winning, liar, fool. Yeah, absolutely. Look, Rosen, I don't think sucks. I'm not going to buy into the narrative that Rosen sucks. he has been dealt some super shitty hands. But that motherfucker, in a good situation, I think he actually could be a really good quarterback. I'm not, and he's still on his rookie contract. I am not at all ready to say that Rosen sucks. I think we need to wait on that. Miami Dolphins are a horrible franchise. I love my Dolphins, but enough is enough. I hate watching this team lose. I mean, damn, where's your heart at? All right, King Mill, I love that, right? So that's almost exactly right. And here's where I'm going to tweak you on that. The only reason is because for the vast majority of the Dolphins franchise, we have a really rich history, right? So the Dolphins have been around for a little over 50 years at this point. The past 15 to 20 years, we've been stuck in mediocrity, right? Which means we've been stuck somewhere between 10-6 and 6-10 in the middle of the pack. All right. So that's not terrible. It's just mediocre. It's average. Obviously, you want to win championships. But for the first 30 years of the Dolphins, we had a rich winning history. Don Shula is still the winningest coach in history. We still have the undefeated season. Here's the problem. But yes, you're right. We had way better teams. But here's the problem with this season and with the approach that they're tanking, and why I will never buy into an approach of tanking, especially in the NFL, where it has never proven to actually work. Because what they are doing right now, again, this game was a net benefit in regard to our historically bad performance. But we are still, after today, the 2019 Miami Dolphins are still fast on pace to be the worst team to ever exist on both offense and defense, ever. Still on pace and approaching it pretty quick. So the problem is, if that happens, if this team ends up being the worst team to ever exist in NFL history on both sides of the ball, you cannot take that away. That will never, ever go away. Just like we always have, so here's the thing. Out of all these years of mediocrity, the one thing I've been able to do really, I love the Miami Miracle and I can hold my head high because of that. But the one thing that I've been able to hold my head high, not just our rich winning history and tradition, but the fact that we have an undefeated season. An undefeated season, the only team to ever do that. That's the one thing that we can hold our heads high about, even through the mediocrity as Dolphins fans. But if now we have the exact opposite, the polar extreme of that, the worst team to ever exist, you cannot get rid of that. And so it's not worth it, because the odds are stacked against this as a winning formula. The odds are very much stacked against us with this being the formula for success. And the problem is Stephen Ross. That's where the root of the problem is. He needs to go. He needs to sell the team. As I've said before, and in all of my videos that I upload, there's a link in the description box to all my videos. I started a petition, hopefully, that I can get enough Dolphins fans to support, that can grow large enough that we can force Stephen Ross to sell the team, because that motherfucker has proven he cannot make appropriate decisions to get us where we need to be. And he has only taken us, he inherited the team at the beginning of the era of mediocrity. And what has he done with it? He's not only just kept us there, but if you look at the overall trend, we've gotten worse. And now we are facing potentially the worst team to ever exist. Rosen makes Fitz look like Tom Brady. Why so many screens? So, no, again, it's not Rosen, man. Wilkins, one tackle. Do you think Dolphins will get a win this season? I personally don't think that they are going to get a win at all this season. I had hope at the end of this game that we can pull it out, man. But I don't think so, because it's so systemic from the top down. This team in all ways, shapes, and forms, right? From leadership to the way that they design this team, jettisoning leadership, production, proven production, experience, talent, all of that stuff for hopes and dreams down the field. They've made us so bad that, it's inevitable. It's just inevitable. We're going to, from my perspective, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I want to be wrong about that so bad. And I really hope that they can prove me wrong, maybe against the Jets in one game. But from my perspective and from what they have shown me, they're not going to be capable, as hard as the guys might try, because the injuries are going to continue to mount up and things are only going to get worse. Do you believe that the offensive line needs to change? I mean, yes, I do, but that's a hard question to answer because I do believe it needs to change. But at the same time, we went into this game with the 5th different offensive line lineup. We've changed the offensive line every single game to this point. So the offensive line has changed. The problem is there's no talent. There's no leadership. There's no proven production. There's no experience, right? And they traded away like fools and morons a generational talent at left tackle for a shot in the dark with a number 1 pick. I mean, like, really, dude? Yeah, but you definitely cannot evaluate Josh Rosen with this line. I'm not ready to give up on Josh Rosen as a quarterback, but I absolutely do not believe that he's going to be the franchise quarterback of the Miami Dolphins because of the situation that he came into, right? We already know Fitzpatrick is going to end up being, a waste because he's not really going to end up helping us out this year, and then he probably won't be here next year. It's possible that Rosen ends up being here next year, but we're 100% taking a quarterback in the first round, without doubt. Stephen Ross has made it clear he wanted a quarterback. That's why we're tanking, and so we're taking one. It's most likely going to be Tua. It's potentially Justin Herbert, but we're going to take one in the first round. So Josh Rosen is massively expendable, and he is not, he's going to have games like this. This team is going to continue to fail. They're going to inadequately address the offensive line because they're going to think that one first-round pick and a couple high-priced free agents are going to do the trick. When we've seen that formula time and time and time again, even with these Miami Dolphins. And that's what they're going to do. I mean, they made it abundantly clear. Chris Greer said we are going to be aggressive spenders in free agency. And they made it clear that that's how they're going to definitely take a quarterback in round 1. They might take an offensive lineman in round 1 as well. But then at best, they might draft another offensive lineman probably, late round. And then if they draft another one at all, and then they're going to rely on like undrafted free agents and a couple high-priced free agents that they're going to hopefully fix the line and hope that they don't get hurt or, what have you. And they're going to be high-priced because they're going to be in the middle of their primes, right? Hitting a free agency period, either like at the end of their rookie contracts or at the end of small extensions, like in the middle towards the back end of their primes. But they're going to be worth a lot because they're expected to have a few more, really high level years of play. But then they're going to be additionally even more expensive because this team is going to be so trash that nobody's going to want to come here. So they're going to have to pay even more to get free agents to convince them to want to come here. So it's just an all around disaster, and it's going to blow up in their faces. You weren't even born yet for that Syracuse game. Yeah, I don't know what game you're talking about. Perfectly awful. I was born in 1989. I'm 30. So rather have Herbert. He's playing good without the help. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that, Tua Tagovailoa probably is the overall better quarterback. I would probably agree with that. Although, to be perfectly clear and stuff, and to be honest and transparent, I don't have time to really watch a lot of, I only see like highlights and clips and stuff at best. So I don't really like study them. But from what I've gathered through, all the reports and the little bit I have seen, I would say Tua probably is the overall better quarterback. The problem is he is a little bit smaller for a quarterback, and he does have a bit of an injury history already. And so if you take a guy like that and you put him in a situation in which he has no run game, he's, on a completely rebuilding team that's super young, super inexperienced with no offensive line. He gets no help. The defense is not good. All these other things. It's just going to be a major disaster. He's going to get demolished, bruised and battered, and then he's going to end up getting hurt. And so then what happens, right? So if Ryan Fitzpatrick ends up out, because obviously he's not the future of this franchise, but let's say we draft Tua or even Herbert or what have you, and then he's the clear, front runner because he's our number one pick. He's the number one pick of this this regime. And what if, and so then Josh Rosen is massively expendable, but then what if, that number one pick gets hurt? Well, then you might have to rely on Josh Rosen, and then maybe he can be your guy, kind of, sort of, but then it really puts in jeopardy everything that all the resources that you use to get that guy, the wasted season that you use tanking to go get that guy, right? So, I mean, there are just so many aspects of it that can make this, that stack the odds against us. It's just insanity, man. Draft defense and sign free agents on D. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we have so many holes on this team across the board at every single position. Does not matter what position you talk about. Every single position across the board needs massive, massive overhauling. Not just starters, but the depth as well. So, I mean, it's going to take years upon years to get it fucking right unless every single pick that they make is just 100% fire. Right. And they hit on a bunch of undrafted free agents too. Like, they literally have to make sure that every single pick they make for the next 2-3 years is pinpoint. But that's impossible. Impossible. We'll have a better offensive line next year. I'm not convinced on that. I'm not at all convinced on that, especially if their approach is we're going to take one offensive lineman in the first round and then rely on like one or two high-priced free agents to fix our problems, and then expect that our so-called franchise quarterback that we draft in the first round can elevate everybody and is the missing piece. Like, that's absurdity. Herbert has more potential, I think. Yeah, I mean, see, that's also part of it too, right? So, like, right now, Tua might be the overall better quarterback, but it is possible that Tua, playing at Alabama and the type of high level, school that is, it is possible that he has less of a ceiling than Justin Herbert, right? So Justin Herbert might be a little bit less polished of a quarterback right now, but he also potentially could have a higher ceiling. This rebuild will take 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I think it's actually probably longer than that. I think it'd probably be 5 to 7 years, a little bit more where Mike is saying. But if you think, though, if there's anybody out there that is on board with this tank job, but then if you do say that, most people who are on board with this tank job are also not only delusional to think that it's going to work, but that it's going to work in like the next 2 or 3 years. That like all of a sudden, in 3 years from now, we're going to be competing for a Super Bowl. So there is pretty much as delusional as possible. But if there is anybody out there that thinks that this tank job is right and is the way to go and so on and so forth, but then you also think that it's going to take 3, 4, 5 years right? To get it right before we're back to, getting to the playoffs and competing for the playoffs. Like, I don't know why you would think that this power structure, the regime, is going to last that long. In other words, the front office and the coaching staff. I mean, what's the longest Stephen Ross has stuck with anybody? 5 years? 4 years? Stephen Ross isn't going to stick. Stephen Ross is not going to carry this 5, 6 years, 4, 5, or 6 years down the road. Stephen Ross is going to fire them all before that. That's guaranteed. So if you think that the tank job is appropriate and you think it's going to take 4 or 5 years to get it right, I mean, those things are contradictory. Would have stuck with Gase if he would have tanked. Stephen Ross would have, yes. Stephen Ross, there were reports that Stephen Ross had gone to Gase and said to him, I want to tank the 2019 season, the 2019 season to get a quarterback, and Gase refused. And that obviously has a part to play in why he was fired, because he didn't want to do what Stephen Ross wanted him to do. Ireland, 7 years. Yeah. Okay. But also Stephen Ross is notorious for piecemealing front offices and stuff, right? Like, he'll fire 1 or 2 people from the front office, but keep the coaching staff. And then a year or 2 later, he'll fire like the coaching staff, but not the front office. And then a year or 2 later, he'll fire like 1 or 2 guys from the front office, but keep the coaching staff. So he does shit like that too, which doesn't prove to work. But yeah, Gase would have still been here if he would have supported the tank job, but he refused. So he's not here, Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm, probably going to go ahead and start wrapping this up now. I do really appreciate, though, everybody that, made it into the chat here with me for the live stream and everything. It actually turned out to be a bit of an exciting game. We almost had it there at the very end. Fitzmagic, I'm going to give him credit, man, because credit where it's due. He came in and, he performed a little bit of Fitzmagic to get us close, man. We were on the cusp of being able to win it. But again, the design of this team is to be bad and to fail, and they succeeded at that. So unfortunately, we had to endure yet another loss. It wasn't, certainly wasn't as bad a losses as we've seen. But of course, also for full context and to keep it fair, the Washington Redskins are the second worst team in the NFL, next to us, which they're still pretty far above us, honestly, overall. But yeah, so, and we're pretty banged up too, and we got even more banged up in this game. So we'll see how that goes going into next week and everything. Next week, if I'm not mistaken, real quick, next week, we have the Bills. Is that right? We have the Bills. I'm checking right now, but I think next week we have the Bills. And I mean, we have the Bills. Man, I mean, and that's in Buffalo. Nah, that's going to be a loss. And I'm pretty sure, as much as I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure that Buffalo game next week is going to be not just a loss, but a pretty bad one. That Buffalo squad right now. So again, to be fair, right? And because I am a person who admits when I'm wrong, the Jets are not going to, I thought the Jets would have a good season because they did look like they had a solid team, but it looks like those high-priced free agents that they signed before Gase got there CJ Mosley and Le'Veon Bell are not working out as they had hoped. And then obviously they've had, some major injury problems, most notably at quarterback. So they have been struggling. I was wrong about that, it seems. The Jets are not going to have a very good season, but the Bills, man, are killing it. And, so unfortunately, I think next week's going to be another massively sobering game. I think we're just going to get our asses handed to us. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to say that the Bills are going to blow us out next week, but I think that we'll have to see. We'll see how the rest of this week shakes up. I'll go over some tape and stuff like that. We'll get an update on all the stats and the league statistics and so on and so forth before I make any predictions or anything like that. But I'd say there's probably a decent chance right now that they could mini blow us out. And what do I mean by that? They could beat us anywhere between 15 to 24 points. I consider a mini blowout 15 to 24 points. A full-on blowout is losing by 25 or above. We've had a few blowouts. We had one mini blowout, and we had a close game today. Obviously another loss, but it was a close game. Next week, I think, is probably going to be closer to the mini blowout. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully they can. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, man. So anyway, guys, like I said, I do appreciate everybody that got up in here. It did end up being, somewhat competitive and a fun game. I mean, it's always good to watch Dolphins football, even if, we have to be forced to endure this madness. But it is always good to have Dolphins football. And look, at the end of the day, as fans, we are forced to endure this, but we're going to endure it together. And God damn it, if I have any say in this matter, we will get some fundamental systemic change. And to me, that means getting rid of Stephen Ross as the owner. We need to get rid of him. I have a petition that I created to get people, the fans, to get on board with forcing Stephen Ross to sell the team as majority owner. And so hopefully we can get that. Like I said, if I have any say, it's up. I put the link in the description box of all my videos. So if you guys support that, make sure you go there and sign it. Super easy. Because I want to see some change. So if I have any say in it, there will be some change, and we will actually bring this franchise back to its former glory. And God damn it, hopefully somehow they can manage to muster a way to avoid having the worst season to ever exist. Because God damn it, I do not want that on our history. I do not want to go 0-16. I hope they can get a win somewhere. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, we'll do it together. And God damn it, we'll get it fixed. Anyway, guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm undetermined right now on if I'm actually going to make my post-game video today or not. It's going on 2:00 here in Southern California. I still got a bunch of the day, but I am pretty exhausted because once again, I was up all night working. As I mentioned, I drive for Lyft, so I was up all night. I don't know, but if I don't, then it will absolutely be up by tomorrow. So either today or tomorrow, look for my post-game analysis video. And then fuck, man, we'll keep it moving from there, and we'll do it together. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump up out of here. Again, thank you for everyone that came up in here, and to all the new subscribers. I saw there's a few of them, so I appreciate you guys. Please spread this around. Like I said, I'm all about speaking facts, data, context, and truth to you guys, and giving you the best analysis, evaluation, and perspective that I possibly can. So I hope you guys like it. And if you do, join this movement that I'm trying to make and push. And see you guys again soon. Thanks again for coming.